Good evening, everyone. How are we doing today? God, it's the fourth day of streaming now. Oh, my God. I can't believe people do this as a living, some people. They suffer. They suffer daily, and they suffer harshly. Alright. Rogue Trader. Another classical RPG by Owlcat. I wonder what kind of overtuned horror encounters we're going to get this time. Oh, God. Oh, Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. I mean, it wasn't as bad as Kingmaker in that department, but it was still pretty goddamn painful, it was. Ay. And now 40k. Warp-spawned horrors will take on a brand new meaning, I believe. Oh, well. Let us get into it here, then stack up those things, and here we go. Our little start screen here. Oddly low detail. Well, bearing in mind, this is the alpha version, so I'm presuming that might be a reason why everything looks so sketchy, shall we say? Or maybe this is the art style they're going for this time around. Who knows? Alright. Male rogue trader, female rogue trader. Oh, that's nice. Male and female. Holy shit. Genders in a video game in 2022? You must be kidding me. Surely you mean masculine form and female form. Right. That's what you mean. Duh. Now, I do like this guy. That's a fucking boss-ass mustache right there. Like, you gotta love it. I mean, look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, sexy. The female one, I mean, she's not bad either, but she is flat as a washing board, which, I don't know, that doesn't appeal to me. Now, if you'd button that down a little bit, then maybe, but no, we're gonna go with this guy. Because, see, even he's got more tits than she has. At least there's a bulge there in the cuirass, see? So we're, as always, gonna go with the person with the bigger tits, obviously. Core or normal? Right, so I usually prefer to play on core, because that's basically just the rules as written, and you know, if you were going to make a decent CRPG, you'd make it so that you could play it on rules as written. But this is Owlcat. The temptation of going easy mode. No, we're not a games journalist, we're gonna go on core. Righty then, so there's a Space Wolf here too, by the way, so you're gonna get a Space Marine at some point, which is Neato Cheeto. Alright, start of dossier 17KB, compiled and processed on the order of Most Gracious Lord Captain Theodore von Valentius. Oh, excuse me, High Gothic is not German. Von Valentius. Candidate satisfies the consanguinity criteria, bears kinship to Lord Captain in the 7th degree from a dynasty offshoot in the Skara sector. Current location of progenitor not specified. Gender. Wow, we even have genders. This truly is an offshoot from the usual. Huh. My God. Occupation before requisition. Why is that green? Oh, it's because it's trying to tell me, like... Okay, nice. Tooltips. I like that. Void ship, captain of the Imperial Navy, or proficiency in persuasion. Commissariat, willpower and proficiency in coercion. Persuasion and awareness. Now... I like persuasion. I like persuasion in all games like these because it unlocks all kinds of interesting things. I do like coercion too, though. I do quite like coercion. And our dude looks like a coercion kind of guy, so Commissariat, definitely. Plant of birth and circumstance of early life. Imperial world, feudal world, forge world, fortress world. Well, actually, if I'm from the Commissariat, my early life would be in the Schola Progenium. None of this actually matters, but details. Feudal world, toughness and perception, fellowship and willpower, toughness, Medicaid and logic, agility, perception, and willpower. Toughness and perception. Because I'm pretty sure toughness is your primary damage reduction skill in Rogue Trader again. It's been like 3 years since I played it, so we'll see. At the Lord Captain's request, the most significant episode in the candidate's biography that demonstrated his personal qualities and performance under pressure has been highlighted. Based on the collected data, this is... of the 8th city on the Hive World Casta Primas, an attack by Pirate Armada, criminal incident involving void ship assigned to the Astra Maltarum. That one, obviously. We've slaughtered an entire Hive city by ourselves. The peasant uprising provoked by the latest lowering of the minimum age for manufacturing workers. Good. Put the children in the factories. It'll build character, I say. Spread through most of the spire of the central hive city, Imperial force arrived too late to extinguish the flame of rebellion. However, the Astra Militarum succeeded in blockading the rogue hive. The candidate was participating in the grand operation when an order came down from High Command to storm the Underhive, the best protected and most dangerous part of the city. Well, best protected, don't know about that, but yeah. Approaching the contact line, the candidate dispatched recruits to the barricades, personally executing anyone who displayed fear or doubt. That one. I don't even need to read the second one. Notable qualities exhibited when acting in difficult or ambiguous circumstances: uncompromising conviction, ruthlessness towards the weak links in the ranks of the Imperium, resoluteness in carrying out the commands of the Astra Militarum. Actually, it's the Imperial Guard. This newfangled fanciful faculty is bad. The qualities exhibited are deemed to be valuable and desirable, and a potential successor to the Lord Captain. The candidate's profile has been deemed worthy of submission to the most gracious Lord Captain for further appraisal, with regard to the requisition of the candidate from his current position to serve the needs of the illustrious von Valentius dynasty. The final decision rests with the most gracious Lord Captain. Kawaii desu nene. Or something like that. Several weeks have passed since the day Theodora von Valentius perished. On that ill-fated date, the rogue trader's void ship was attacked by a madman hungry to capture the dynasty's prized possession, the warrant of trade. Fortunately for the thousands of lives who depend on the protection of their master, Lady Theodora's heir and now ruling von Valentius, Lord Rogue Trader, Lord Rogue Trader, fought off the villains and protected the dynasty's sacred relic. Aha, so this is post-tutorial then, in all due likelihood. In his effort to carry out Lord Theodora's latest assignment, a rogue trader came up as a monstrous plot, which ultimately led to the death of the Imperial world Rykad Minoris, but the God Emperor's will alone did the rogue trader escape with his life. When Rykad's star mysteriously vanished... Yeah, that sounds like warp fuckery, alright. Leaving cold darkness in its wake. One last desperate push, and the Imperium's mantle hid the fleeing souls from the pursuing enemy. However, testing trials still lie ahead. After several weeks in the warp, the rogue trader found himself on the fringes of his trade empire, amid scattered worlds now lost in the cold void at the whim of the rolling warp. The Lord Captain must forge new routes to planets conquered in the past, and fulfill one of the covenants of the warrant of trade to restore that which has been lost. Adorable. Need some voice acting. Owlcat, contact me. I'll do it for free. I'm not even kidding. It would be awesome. Lord Captain, allow me to report our journey through the warp is coming to an end. Lady Navigator Orsilio informs me that we have reached the point where we can translate to real space in the Furbinder system. Lady Navigator and Appius are awaiting your permission to begin the process. I'm not going to read all of this, though. This is too much for my throat right now. Real Hossein says, thank you for saving us from Kib's subpar content. That's cruel. Oh yes, by the way, in case anybody is wondering, the Owlcat games. Owlcat are the developers. I don't think they're the producers of this one. I don't think so. Holy shit, is that Owlcat Games in the chat? My god, I am actually a big fan, even though I do hate you for torturing me in 2 games now with your difficulty. There you go. But yeah, Owlcat Games made Pathfinder Kingmaker, and they made Wrath of the Righteous, both games which I have reviewed previously, and I both quite liked. They do have what I would charitably refer to as unforgiving difficulties, but it is also a video game, so you have the power of the F5 button to bring you through things there, which is absolutely awesome, of course. They also had a really good storytelling and a wonderful world, and particularly the characters in Wrath of the Righteous, Arashule, in particular. I absolutely loved her entire storyline. Like, one of the best character storylines in recent memory, no doubt about it. Absolutely excellent. So, I'm hoping to see more of that here today. Vigdis Surya Otta, the Furibundus system is home to Footfall, As void pod at the edge of the Coronos Expanse. The only Imperium outpost with a functioning wharf in the Coronos Expanse. The tech priests are begging you to have mercy on the machines worn down by the warp and to allow the servants of the Omnissiah to heal the void ship's wounds in the docks. The prayers and rituals will take a few days, with which our astropathic choir will use to establish a connection with the prime worlds of your trade empire, the Dragonus, Janus, and Kiava Gamma. Alright. So yeah, I'm almost sure this is post-tutorial, by the way. Elsie Serrana says, got a question for you. What's the story behind Robot Girly Man, similar to Armless Abbey? No, I think Robot Girly Man was just invented because it was funny. Not because his arms were falling off him constantly. And to be fair, it was also, it was kind of enforced as well when they released his miniature and he turned out to be ludicrously broken and everybody hated the shit out of him because every army had him. And literally, I played a game of Tabletop Simulator with Kyle and Robot Girly Man basically annihilated his entire army single-handedly. Yeah, his balancing was a bit wonky there. Soran also says, reformed succubus waifu for the win. Absolutely. No. Like, I genuinely adored that storyline, and in particular the fact that if you wanted to, you could actually turn her back into a rape demon if you wanted. I never had the heart to do it because I loved her too dearly, but that was a really cool one. Messages. There was previously adrift in the Materium. Master Zachary Weiss has reported receiving an invitation. The League of Footfall humbly request an audience for the rogue trader of the Von Valencius dynasty. Going to Master Zachary, the message was tinted with shades of pleading. Oh. I quote, apparently the Liege is anxious to meet as soon as possible. I'm thinking we're about to get ourselves into some trouble here. Argenta. Ah, yes. I am genuinely wondering if this is the same guy as the guy who made the thumbnail. Okay, so take a close look at that picture right there, okay? The one in the bottom left here. Take a close look at that. And then have a look at this. So this was made by a Chinese creator of mine whose name I could not even possibly hope to pronounce, honestly, unfortunately. Who is amazing at drawing just these kind of mildly psycho-looking women, you know, but still very, very sexy and feminine. And by God, do they not look similar? I almost feel like I need to shoot him a message and ask, because if that's true, then that's awesome too. Oh, bandy that on top of each other again. So John says, it's saddening that there's no baby elephant or baby elephant heraldry on Footfall. I'll be doubly disappointed if you don't get the reference. Well, prepare to get disappointed. Footfall, the place where sin and sanctity go hand in hand. Reverend Hieronymus Dolorus will most likely expect a visit from me. I imagine he will be interested in talking to you as well, Rogue Trader. That's just my name now. Rogue Trader. Heinrichs. Oh my god, that's spicy it. I'll be leaving your void ship when we arrive on Footfall, Rogue Trader. Once that is done, consider the Lord Inquisitor's task complete. Oh yeah, that is a Rosarius around his neck there. So this is an adept in all likelihood. Interesting. But before I leave you, Rogue Trader, Heinrich produces a small device wrapped in velvet. I suppose to deliver this to Lady Theodora, but considering the circumstances, I'm giving it to you. This is an elucidator, a sacred machine that can translate the language of distant lost worlds to Imperial Gothic. That sounds useful. It is even capable of handling Xeno's languages up to a point that there may be flaws in translation, but the overall meaning should be clear. Alright, that explains how I can communicate with the Eldar chick. Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is another thing that I usually do love about Owlcat. The sheer amount of dialogue options are always nice. Neat. Chiniz, Reverend Hieronymus, what's wrong with you? Okay, just ignore him. It's like, I'm far more interested in the hot sister of battle, frankly. He is the head of the Drusian mission. Oh, Drusians. Jesus, okay. Big boy, then. And one of the most prominent clergymen in the sector. Paying him a visit is a good thing for any loyal servant of the Emperor to do. Argenta lowers her eyelashes. Seduction roll. I assisted his mission before I joined Lady Theodora on her voyage, and need his blessing to accompany the new rogue trader of the von Valencia's dynasty. If you wish to have me aboard your voyage ship, I request that we meet with the Reverend Hieronymus. Right, well, we'll get right on then. Furibundus is valuable due to its close proximity to the Moor, the gateway to the Imperium. The system is mostly known for Footfall, the main base for merchant privateers and rogue traders traversing the Corona's expanse. Additionally, the star itself is orbited by an Adeptus Mechanicus station. It is off limits to outsiders. Yeah, the Mechanicus aren't the most hospitable of people. Pascal, Alter Templum Calixes X17. I had the honor of tending to the shrine for a few thousand cycles. Okay. I suggest you abstain from visiting it, as most tech brothers at the station are engaged in meditative calculations that should not be interrupted. Right, so we need to head to Football for her, and then we immediately need to crash down the doors of there to disturb the little cocksuckers of the Mechanicus. Because, frankly, I don't like the bastards most of the time. Now, you personally wish to meet with the rogue trader of the von Valencia's dynasty. Okay, so he doesn't even know that I'm... Hey, isn't that one from the official art book? It looks familiar. Tokros does not know about the Lady Theodora's death, and he's simply seeking an audience with the powers that be. My gut is telling me that something must be very wrong in Footfall if our astropath managed to read such strong emotions in such an anodyne message. Yeah, I'm thinking Chaos Cultists or something. Or maybe Tyranids. I would love for there to be Tyranid Gene Stealers around. Elsistoran says, aren't simping for crazy battle sister? Figures, lol. Oh yes, I will happily simp for crazy bolter bitch. No doubt about it. Victus Suri Otto, we have no information, Lord Captain. The broadcast from the Footfall Astropathic Choir was the only missive Master Zachary has received lately. Prepared to change with every word as we enter into real space. One more thing, Lord Captain. Know the station knows about Lady Theodora's demise, and you inheriting the title Liege Tokara will be informed. It is required so we can use the dock, and besides he is expecting a personal audience with the rogue trader, and he will not meet with an unknown person of unclear standing. However, there is still the matter of announcing your arrival. You can either arrive on the station with the proper pomp and ceremony, or choose to visit incognito. My massive ego would never allow me to show up in a station without the proper pomp and procedures, my dear. There. It will be done, Lord Captain. Victus bows again. With your gracious permission, I'll return to my duties. Excuse me for a moment. Whilst I turn around to snork disgustingly and to clear my nose. Oh god, there's going to be a lot of reading here. Which tends to clog up my nostrils for some reason. I'm probably going to have to excuse myself to get some water in the near future as well. Mercer Holton is a very generous $50. Thank you very much, sir. Saying here's hoping this game turns out good. Maybe we might get the other FFG games out like Deathwatch or Dark Heresy. Ooh, that would not be a bad idea at all. I wouldn't mind that in the slightest. Alrighty then, so here is our the bridge of our ship. Oh, we can kind of see outside. Can I? That's neat. That's pretty cool. I like that. I wonder how the kingdom management aspects will be this time around. The kingdom management parts of the Owlcat games have always gotten a fair bit of stick for feeling a little tagged on at times, and I can see the argument, but honestly, as somebody who loves tagging on kingdom management shit himself, I always kind of appreciated them. Now, the battles in Wrath of the Righteous were a bit too simplistic for my taste, but it was nice for them to just be there, you know? Maybe, they could have done a little bit more with them, or alternatively done less with them and achieved more, potentially. But I always liked having them there, so I like seeing the fact that they're... Oh, hello. Simp! Sister Adenta looks tired. There are dark circles under her eyes, her hair is somewhat disheveled, and she moves like she's a little on edge. She greets you with a stern, slightly mistrustful look. Oh, don't mistrust me, you hurt my feelings. Look at my mustache, I shall wiggle it at you. Rogue Trader, you have business with me? I was hoping to have some time alone to pray. Well, I'm sorry, but you're my love interest in this, so you're not going to be alone for very long. I first came here when I found myself in need of passage from Footfall to a remote planet. But I imagine what interests you is not that first journey, but rather what brought me aboard prior to the pirate attack. So it is complicated, it just so happens that she stops short. I made a mistake. I had been ambushed by the accursed worshippers of the arch-enemy. I was badly wounded. Lady Theodora came to my rescue. I was offered assistance and nursed back to health. It all happened not too long ago. I had barely recovered from my wounds when the pirates struck. Truly, the servants of evil know no rest. That isn't a place where we can be safe from their machinations. Correct. Monkey Dice says, what is the succubus lore from? What is lore from? What do you mean? The succubus in Wrath of the Righteous was from Pathfinder, the adventure by the same name, so that would be where the lore is from. Where the whole converted succubus is from, I don't know if that was a Owlcat invention or if it was from the adventure book, because I haven't seen the adventure book, honestly. Balevalt, the Coronos Expanse is in the galactic northwest, so probably no Tyranids barring Steelers. Well, Steelers would be good enough. I like Steelers. Outraged Deer, have you heard of the new lore about Tiles worshipping a Sulcan and being more fleshed out in the RPG book? I hope GW does flesh out the old world more. Tiles? Do you mean Tilea? That would be interesting, though. I wouldn't mind some more of the Tileans, Arabi, etc., stuff like that. That'd be cool. It's gotta be Warhammer, though. I'm very worried about what they've done to Kislev, because Kislev is just ice and bears now, and I'm not fond of that, because Kislev was far more of a, well, grounded faction, like all the others were. It happens even to the rest of us, says heatedly, then she frowns and lowers her head for a moment. My mistakes are my burden to bear, I'll find a way to atone for them. Yes, but what if I wanted to use them against you to guilt you into staying on my crew? What then? Sadly, they did not. Lady Theodora was in a hurry and chose not to stay on the planet. Her people took me to a ship while I was unconscious. When I came to my senses, we were already flying away. Oh, how I hope to come face to face with those heretics once more, and it is bound to happen someday. On one of these discount plants in Coronos, no one suspected that it had already been tainted by the filth of heresy. Had I known it beforehand, of course, I would have been on my guard. A battle sister lowering her guard? Shameful display, sir. Ma'am, more correctly. A glimpse of the killer chaos worshippers? The path to that planet was lost. All the knowledge is gone along with the previous navigator. It would take immense effort and resources to rediscover the route. The heir to the Von Valencia's empire must have plenty of other issues to deal with right now. Perhaps later, when the skies above our heads have cleared. Alright. They saw it again on the middle deck this time. Rogue Trader's Ghost. Aha. We're gonna have a Warp Spirit apparition at some point. I would be guessing then. Naval Armsman. What's up here? Nothing? Nothing. I've got a las pistol and a chainsword. Nice. Charge, taunting scream, desperate rush, endure. Medica training. Alright, skill tree. Reputation, Drusin's Explorers, Casablanca's mission, Fellowship of the Void. Loose alliance of pirate factions from the Coronos Expanse. Oh boy. A little bit of a history and biology thing here, always nice. Cassia. Cassia is second waifu. I don't mind Cassia. Heinrichs. Abelard. Okay, I've already encountered a fair few little characters, actually. I do like this. This is a very nice inventory screen. I am dangerously bereft of loot at the moment, which is a bit of a tragedy in my opinion. Right, let's get on with it. We'll try not to do too many spawns. I've been reading everything so far, but maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. I don't know if actually. Hold on. Let me do a poll on that because that's valuable information for me to have. That's not the poll. Q&A? No, that's not the one I want either. Poll. There we go. I'll actually put that up there. And then I will do a Hassan Piker for a moment and get myself some water. Alright, there we are. No 53 man says, Öl till the God Emperor. Beer. I did actually buy a bottle of mead as a Christmas gift for my dad this year. We'll see how he appreciates that. Dads. They have everything, and so you can't get them anything. But at least beer is something you can drink, so that's good. I'll say Sorana for 50 Canadian dollars. Very generous. Thank you very much, sir. In both D&D and Pathfinder, it is possible for Celestials to fall to evil and Infernals to ascend to good. While it's easy to fall to evil, as such is the nature of such transition. For an evil creature to shift to good is extremely hard. Yes, in large part also because they are far more bound by compulsion, it feels like. Like Arashula, goddamn her name, was constantly talking about how she was being actively pushed to do evil, like it was a basic instinct she had. And so for her to be good was a constant active effort, which I also thought was pretty cool. And Soran also says, the rewards are usually more than worth it in the end, as an Ascendant Infernal usually gains some powers, like the power of friendship along the way. Well, one should never underestimate the power of friendship. Okay, so we've got an overworld map here. Now, we were heading to Footfall, weren't we? So... Group Manager. So, these are the people I'm taking with me, I'm presuming. Yes, I think so. Accept. Alright, that's an overwhelming yes there on reading stuff, it looks like. Yep. We shall be continuing to read then. Ooh, an Aquila Lander. Neato. Heavy footfalls. Alright, Rogue Trader, Footfall welcomes you. On behalf of the Liege Lord Vladium Tokara, allow me to express my joy at your arrival. The Liege awaits you at his residence, but you should have other business, should you have other business to conduct on the station, I will be happy to serve as your guide. Cassia's lips curl slightly. This is so familiar. Behind the amber-coloured scattering of words of welcome That's a... Behind the amber colored scattering of the words of welcome, the far less appealing hues lurk, murky and diluted. They look of someone accustomed to lying and hiding their intentions. I like her writing. I hope that keeps up. Idra jerks their head. The last Idra I knew was an interesting person. Someone's coming, and they're coming for us. Watch out, Lord Captain. So she was the one who was kind of nutty and had, like, premonitions of the future. Now, granted, this is some obvious shit right here, like, hey, these people are going to betray you. I know. Albar sighs and casually places his hands on his weapon. Oh, good. Address Idra. Should I do that right in front of them, though? Like, hey, Idra, who's coming for us? Oh, you know. Oh, no, I think she's talking in my head. Is she? Because that makes sense. Judging by their voices, there's a lot of them. Angry. They've got teeth, but they aren't that sharp. Their strength is their numbers. Sounds like another peasant revolt, then. Pray, what are you talking about? What could you mean by such a cryptic... Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, we are talking about this right in front of the delegation. Right. It's a little bit getting suspicious. Fine. Right, and I'm presuming since he just randomly stopped that she's about to get a shiv in her spine. Oh! No! Or a bolt round to the back of the head. Also gun, more correctly. That's kind of loud. That's really loud, actually.
And you'll die quickly.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Hold on a second. Sound effects?
I'll live another day.
Save. Let's see. Okay. Is it my turn? Ah, good old-fashioned ambushed out of dialogue, another Owlcat speciality. Right. I've been tossed into a combat scenario. I have no idea who I am, where I am, or what I'm supposed to do, which is, good. They seem to have an interesting interpretation of cover. Right, so Mechanicus Text Priest. That means he's probably melee. 35 hit points. The Tech Priest can be great tanks if you build them correct. So how does the action point system work? Since I've skipped the tutorial, or more correctly, the tutorial has been skipped for me. I've got a Omniscient Axe, 17 to 23, or a Plasma Gun. I'm surprised the Axe does more damage than the Plasma Gun. I'm guessing I've got 2 action points, judging by the grid style. So let's try moving him over there. And it shows me who I can shoot, which is very good.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Alright. Plasma single shot, Plasma overcharge, Plasma overcharge extra damage, overcharge AoE. Attack overeats Plasma for 2 turns, spends all movement points, spends the ability to use attack ability on current turn. Okay, so I've got a move ability, an attack ability, and I'm guessing that's my action points. Cost 2 AP, and I've got 2 left. Right, what kind of an AoE are we looking at here? A pretty good one, though I don't think I can sneak it on top of the boxes. No, I don't think so. And it won't quite kill them. Is it worth it, then? No, I can sneak it on top of the boxes. Yes.
Insignificant value.
Oh, okay, I killed one of them. Okay, so that was probably a crit then, I'm guessing. Partial hits. Momentum has changed. Hold on, what was that? Momentum. Oh, Jesus, there's a lot of them. Wow, I feel like I'm gonna get murdered in my first goddamn battle. Oh, that's the turn order.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Yep. The classic ambushed out of dialogue. All of your guys are gathered up, and then you get AoE'd to the ground. I need to get in cover. Need to see if I have some healing abilities. It seems like they're just kind of taking their turns right now. Alright, so it goes from the bottom up. Alright, Idra, what can you do then? Lightning Arc, that sounds AoE. That costs how many AP? 3. Right, okay, I've only got 4, so I can't move much. That costs 4 AP, so we're not going to do that, obviously. That's out of range. No. Mythically avoiding allies. Okay, so we've got a mythical system. Hits up to 6 targets for 16 damage. 12. Okay, so I might be able to hit these guys. Alright, let's try that then.
Anything is?
Nice. Nice! Okay, that's a cool ability. I like that. I like that a lot. That's awesome. Nice, big, woofy ability. Like it. Alright, my turn. I've got a strike and a slash. 2 penetration, 2 penetration. 0 cell range, target sound in long range. 1 cell range. Pistol burst. For every shot within a 10 cells cone. But I'm kind of liking this focus on AoE attacks, honestly. Because it could let you go up against a lot more enemies and actually do damage to them effectively. That's kind of nice. If I were to go over there, that would cost me lots of action points. What does this cost? 1. Okay, so I'm going to go over there because if I'm... Yep, I think that'll put me in cover. I'm going to run over there. Alright. And I wonder, can I do more than 1 attack ability? So I'm not going to be able to kill either one. 11 to 15.
Nothing I can't do.
Well, never mind. And that takes up everything. But I can still do an ability. Next turn, I'll give an attack, deal less damage as if the fighter to connect to a fighter. Charge. Okay. A forceful strike.
All
Right,
too
we're going to use
easy.
that then. Try and tank a little bit more damage. Wait, I thought it was her turn next time. I'm
I've
confused.
suffered worse.
Okay. I was pretty sure she was up next. This initiative system works in a slightly weird way that I haven't quite figured out yet. Alright, we've got single shot and we have burst fire. Alright, burst fire in a cone against this seems like the most likely opportunity, yeah? That costs 2 AP. If I go over there, I'll lose all of my AP, so we don't want to do that. If I go over there, I'll lose all of the AP, but I might be able to fire a single shot. Yes, I'll be able to fire a single shot. Well, right now, I feel like I just need to reduce the enemy's numbers. Well, the next attack is 1 action points less, has certain reduced hit chance, and does not come towards the limit of attack per turn. Interesting. Action point less. So if I use that, could I run over there then? So that costs... That's action points, that's movement points. Right, let me just go over here to begin with. So, can I use multiple... I am definitely a bit confused about how this system works. Alright, well... Armor save. Single shot? 68% chance?
I need targets, not guidance.
Well, I'd love to actually just start reducing their numbers a bit, so maybe that's like special ability action points instead. Yes, looks like it. Okay. The source momentum equal to Balthus double will permanent each bonus from 5,000. That's additional momentum equal to Balthus 1. Enemy. Momentum. I'm presuming that has something to do with the turn order. Let's...
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay, I think that reordered the turn order, but I'm not entirely certain. Alright, what about you then? Did the stare. I'll read through the chat afterwards once I've, to see if I can find any advice, by the way. I'm just going to try and, get through this on my own, first and foremost. I'm saying third eye, anyone gazing in the depths witnesses the power and mind-breaking unreality of the warp. Occurs in the cone suffer damage equal to Navigator's willpower bonus in a follow-up test. They go stun for 1 turn. Income damage doubles. That's 2 action points. I cannot get over there. How, oh, massive. Okay. Spends all movement points, but I'm presuming it spends all movement points after I've moved. So if I go over there...
give me strength.
And then use it...
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Alright. 5 damage to cover. Okay, so you can destroy cover. That's nice. So, will resist check failed. So are they stunned? Stunned. Okay, it'd be nice if there was an icon on him, but I'm presuming that's going to be in the full version, because that seems like a basic thing you'd want to add in. Adelbrad, he is melee only. Right. He's also got an ass ton of movement points, which is nice.
My
Bring
place
him over
is at
there,
the
then.
fore.
Power swing. Wild man attack hits additional targets on both sides of the attacker. Ooh, nice. Well, I don't want to hit my friend, obviously. That'd be kind of retarded, so... we'll whap him with that.
At your beck and
I'm
call.
going to do endure too, because I've already taken plenty of damage here, frankly. Sweet baby Jesus, more? This is a pretty fucking harsh first combat encounter. My god.
Stop mocking me.
Okay. Oh, attack of opportunity. Nice. My health is dropping rapidly. Alright, so a couple of these are stunned. Are these guys stunned? Like, they've got a... I don't think so, but they've got, like, a weird effect around their head. Right, reload. Okay, so that's got ammo. Max ammo, 40. I'm presuming I haven't run out of ammo just yet. Can I... Yeah, I can. Alright, I can't kill him. I can kill him. I could potentially kill him. I can kill him. 58% chance, not amazing, but I'll take it.
Is favorable.
Booyah, lovely. Bit of dismemberment going on there as well, fantastic. Machine speed of communication. That applies return all ally weapons to recall by half. Don't know what that means. Study enemy. That would launch for their weak points. Give them damage for the first attack in the turning as study enemy by adapts int bonus. Neat. Steady defense. Attacks dodge and parry. Medica Mechandrite. One. Enemies are to restore wounds of an ally once per combat. Alright, well,
System
let's put that on
shutdown
her.
is premature.
There we go.
I'm grateful.
Yeah, I feel like this like restocks itself like every time a turn ends or something. I'm very confused by the initiative order. Or maybe it's that they're spawning new dudes. Like, I wonder, do I have an is there something I'm supposed to be doing here? Like, am I supposed to capture something or kill like a leader or something? Because they just kind of keep spawning. I feel like I'm eventually gonna get fucked. Alright, so that's the 3 AP. I'd really like to at least begin moving towards cover. Because I'm assuming getting into cover might be wise. And move over there. But we're definitely going to use this again, because that was
Will
awesome.
do. Be gone!
Dare you?
What? What? I thought you said avoids enemy. Avoid. Spin over. No. What? Eh? I thought it said heroic push and that it avoided friendlies. Am I just confused? Am I well. Alright, lesson learned. Okay. I still got you there. I'm getting moved up on by a bunch of dudes over there. You're not stunned. You are stunned. You are stunned. I'd kind of like to kill this guy then. Can I kill this guy? No, I can get close, but I can't kill him. He's not in range. He looks like he's in range, though. Is there a point of better cover anywhere? That would be better from up there. They're stunned. There's a leader up there. I wonder if I need to kill that.
My tactics are flawless.
Right. Does that put me in range? It does.
Not a problem for me.
Pew, pew, pew. Okay. I am apparently not very good with my pistol. Those were some wild shots.
Already done.
Christ. Okay, and Joe to tank a bit again. Those are stunned. Yep. Okay, battle sister. I'd like to just pick that guy off, but I could also maybe try to kill this guy. That'll do a lot of damage. And I've still got his turn left, so he can probably finish him off. 25% hit. Okay, so I'm presuming this weapon goes down in hit accuracy the closer you are, which makes a certain amount of sense. So all AP and remove cooldown from current wielding weapon. As soon as for attacking, shine inflicts righteous fury. Okay, that sounds pretty cool.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
Alright, so that should give me more shots and give me a crit on the first shot, I believe.
Doubt is for the weak.
Nice! I am really loving the effect so far. Like, Jesus, that is bloody. Love it. Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Fucking hell, Bolter bitch is awesome. 31% is so awful. He's down, so I don't really need to worry about it. Let's give it a go. Oh, nope. You tried. So how many do I get? Just loads?
Faith
Looks
without
like it.
deeds is worthless.
Nope. Now, you need to go back to Bolter school, I think. How
I'll
many
do it.
do I get? Do I just like get to fire my entire weapon or something? Okay, there we go. So I got like 5 shots or something. That's awesome. I like that. Alright, then it's Cassia. That guy's down, so I doubt he's going to be bothering me. Lidless Stare. Get back in the fight. Encourages our ultimately for burning, bleeding, toxin, and stunned effects. Go. Turn to all allies. As an additional turn to all allies within 2 cells radius from the chosen target with movement points equal to Leader's Fellowship bonus. That's too complicated for me to figure out what it is right now. Ally made against bonus turn with no movement points and action points equal to... With no movement points and action points equal to Leader's Fellowship bonus 2. So that gives 1 action point and 6 movement, I think. Okay, I'm not going to do that just yet then. Are there more enemies over here? No. Let me
Battlefields are always
get
drowned
into a
in
bit more
scarlet.
cover. Can we shoot
Isn't
him?
this a job for the serfs?
Oh, you got a long gun of some sort. Nice. And you.
I
It'd be
will
lovely
do
if you
my
could kill
duty.
that guy. Thank you very much. And in a shower of blood and gore as well. Fantastic. Alright. My previous panic notwithstanding, I'm surviving so far. Fatigued. Okay, so I guess that... Did that, like... Maybe... Okay, so maybe this is like the system, like, fatigues me or something, I guess. That makes sense. Alright. Can I can AoE all the way over there, and so I effing will. Eat plasma. There you go. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. And you're just gonna chill there. Melee dudes. Right.
Cover me.
Get into cover. Shoot.
No can do.
Really? Yeah. I guess I am covering my... I am going on my own way. Alright, fine. Well, you just stay over there then. This might be an excellent opportunity for pistol burst, actually. Yep, I think so.
Nothing I can't do.
Pew. Executed. Right, well, I managed to miss the other two dudes point-blank range at me, but
All too easy.
I tried, okay? That's all you can really ask of me. I thought you were down for... Oh, I guess you can get up again quite easily. Argentia, how much ammo do you have left? That would actually be lovely to know. I'm guessing that's ammo? Probably?
I need targets, not guidance.
Boop. One more dead heretic, and you don't have a melee weapon, and I'm pretty sure you've got a zone of control. Yes, you do. Right, let's just...
I am a navigator.
Oh, you get to
not
do
a
that
servitor.
when I do magic in melee too. Okay, well, that makes a certain amount of sense. Fair enough. He's dead now, so I don't need to worry about it.
Follow my lead.
I should have checked if I had enough movement points for that first. Yes, I do.
At your beck and call.
Splush. Alright, getting optimistic. They're down to one dude. Aha! You're pretty awful with that weapon of yours, aren't you? I feel like firing this into melee might be dodgy. We're trying. Hey! See, that was no problem at all. Alright, can I move now? I don't believe I can, apparently. Very well. Can I shoot you? I can't. Can I shoot you if I go over there? I can. Can I shoot you if I go over there? I can. Can I shoot you if I go over there? No. Over there. Yes.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Right.
But of course,
Aim. No. Classic. Hit the 25%er, miss the 54. Such is life. Forceful strike.
Nothing I
Let's try
can't
that.
do.
Slash. Oh,
Already done.
nice. Shooting into melee.
Doubt
Always
is for
a
the weak.
brilliant idea.
None can
Oh,
escape
see?
the Emperor's judgment.
Fantastic idea. Alright, I survived. Jesus, that was, sudden. The shivering young servant looks up at you with horror in his eyes. Emperor, protect me. They killed. Yes, I killed and I killed and I killed. It was pretty fun. Every time I warned them, and then they go all, dear Emperor, Lord and Savior, how could this have happened? Who can have thought? To be fair, she did call it. Kind of puny thugs attacked me, the Emperor's anointed rogue trader, von Valentius. Such a poorly organized attempt at my life can only be seen as a personal affront. I agree. I would wager that this was not an assassination attempt, but rather a common raid. The half-wits had no idea that they would run into you, Lord Captain. I like this guy's ass-kissery. Still, it wouldn't hurt to be on our guard. The great have been known to fall to the pathetic. We can attest to this from our recent experience. Your Lordship, those guys were Anvars. They're a gang. They're the worst, I'm telling you. They're scared of no one, not even Liege Vladim. He glanced around like he's expecting more bandits to appear. This kind of thing happen often here. Shooting? Yes. Attacks are noble? Not very often. Unless it's the Anvars. They're vicious. Not a week goes by without them killing and gutting somebody. Alright, a very active gang. Fine. They're wicked heretics. They respect nothing. They follow no rules. I mean, personally, I'd be suspecting his lord to be in on this, frankly, but that's just me. Right, let me look through the chat here then, see if anyone had any good tips, and check the super chats too for a second. Sujad says, one of your guys is a melter gun arch. Does he? Got a plasma gun. Plasma?
What advice do you seek?
I guide humanity.
They say a little bit of humility.
I'm restless.
Color the uncolored.
Plasma gun.
Did I mention?
I'm at your service.
Oh, if they do, I can't see it right now. Tnichniv says, I hope that the writing is good. Please be good. I hope it'll be good too. So far, I'm not disappointed, so I don't mind. Right, let's scroll up a little bit there, see if the chat had any pointers. Mace guy has melter. You can use it.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon.
He's got a
and save the
melter.
day.
Okay, so he's got weapon... Aha! Weapon sets. There you go. Thank you, chat. That was already useful.
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
Auto gun. Okay, so they reload their weapons automatically after a fight. Good.
How may I serve the dynasty?
Auto pistol.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
Flamethrower. Now that would have been very amusing.
You are in the presence of House Orselio.
Glass pistol and
I'm
auto pistol.
listening.
Oh, he's just got the
Look no further.
one. Oh,
Doubt
very neat.
is for the weak.
Heroic is different ability. Okay, so that's why the Psyker was doing the thing. For an alpha, this looks... English. Kryptonite says, for an alpha, this looks pretty good. Yes, it kind of does, doesn't it? The cast is finally fairly high ranked in OP. I hope so. Yeah, so far, I'm actually liking this quite a bit. Like, look at this battlefield, though. This guy's just like, yeah, just another day. Need to not try and slip on the entrails there. Awfully slippery, you see. Blood, that is, all over the floor and shit. Oy. I wish these cocksuckers would be a little bit more careful when they commit massacres on my work. But no, that was a really fun combat, actually. Again, the usual ambush out of bloody dialogue is... Hello. Right, so you do in fact just loot absolutely everything. Okay, we'll just... we'll just pack that
I'll
as
lay
cargo
claim
for
to the
now, I guess. Jesus. Okay, what did I just do? I'm confused. What did I click? What happened? I thought I clicked a book, and now I'm seeing like a thing. What am I seeing? What? What?
Victory!
Oh, no,
awaits.
that... I just happened to go over here, and that happened to land, I guess. 12 untagged priest stares at you, but unblinkingly goes for a slightly sickly green hue with his augment shows signs of combat damage and are plated in black chromium. Give him a general air of lugubrious. And fleet and the brother of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Access has been granted to the following options: information exchange, strengthening of diplomatic links, trade deals, donations. Okay, so attack priest. A trade deal. So you're a vendor, basically, are you? Alright. What about all the shit I just picked up? Can I... Oh, okay. Aha, so I can sell it on bulk like that. Interesting. That's kind of a neat system. I don't mind that. That's kind of cool. Does he sell... He doesn't seem to be selling much. Unless... No. Or wait, is this... Is this what he's selling? Or I'm confused. No, I'm presuming that's the buy image there. Alright. Very well.
None shall stand in my way.
Buy and sell in bulk the rogue trader way. I like it. Dustin the Grim says, so far this game reminds me of HBS Shadowrun games. May have to check this out at release. The Shadowrun games weren't bad either. Their combat was kind of awful. Like, so far this combat is better. Quite a lot better, too.
New challenge for me?
Do I have a journal, perchance? I do. You know, Alright. I guess I'm heading off to meet the boss man.
Follow
then.
my lead!
The irksome rabble. Ah yes, the aristocratic lounge. Good, good. We need to stay away from the filthy peasants and the commoners, I agree.
I won't tolerate
He's even got my family lineage down pat. Huh. Very good, very good. Ooh, what's that? Strange memo. The holy book by the altar. Avoid damn custom guy. Guess what? Hang over the window. Remember to bow to the emperor through the window. That sounds like a... That sounds like a series of clues to some kind of secret cache of goodies. Dad?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
What did I just do? Commerce check. Container is labeled Destination Yarnus. Oh, no. It's covered in dust. It must have spent a long time at the dock. Okay, so that's some kind of information gathering skill. Very well. Can I just steal this? Apparently. Right, well, let's just pick that up
Victory
there.
awaits.
I don't see any reason to leave that lying around. It's probably worth something, maybe. Who knows? Very nice and crowded interior, which I quite like.
This explorator is blessed with
Small altar. The central spot has been given to Drusus, of course, the saint. A saint from neighboring Calixis sector is widely revered in the Corona's expanse.
A
Mildly
new
recovered.
challenge for me?
Yes, revered is a more correct word. Stuff. Leaflets. Clearly. Primitive tools. Pack of low sticks. Broken combi tools. I'm sure this is
about
valuable
time.
somehow. Shadow quarters. Shadow quarters. Atrium. I'm a little bit lost as to where I am and why. Like the music too. It's nice and relaxed. Alright, yeah, that wasn't where I was. Okay, so I guess I need to move through this. This place was intended to be merely a hole within the temple, but now a whole city has been squeezed into it. So I guess I go through this. All selling old knickknack for everyday needs.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Oh, something's happening. The buzzing crowd has closed in on several harried-looking people. Some of the faces are smeared with fresh blood. The angry cries and twisted faces leave no doubt a massacre is about to take place. Just cut their throats already? What were they thinking, letting that ship dock at footfall? They're all stricken. No, no cutting. We get their blood on us. We'll be tainted too. Better burn them. Well, that's a clever thinking. Wouldn't want to be infected with whatever they have. Hieronymus Doloros, be quiet, you scoundrels. You dare pass judgment on others? What arrogance to think you have the right. I bet you think you have the right, though. That's Reverend Hieronymus. I'm surprised he's decided to intervene in a street squabble. Watch in silence. Reverend, but these are heretics, real heretics. Their whole planet is plagued. Folks say they all died over there. And why is that, huh? Because they're heretics and the Emperor punished them. Yes, brother, preach. For the God Emperor works in mysterious ways, and if he decided the planet needed to disappear, then clearly he had a good reason for it. We know heretics. We ran from the heretics, barely escaped with our lives, and there was no plague on our planet, only the arch-enemy's minions. Well, that's a plague in and of itself, sir. You've just admitted to being corrupted and guilty, haven't you? And if you want to blame anyone, blame those who abandon our world. Blame the governor, blame the tech priests, blame the masters of Kiava Gamma who forsook us in its darkest hour. And who are you supposed to be? A very rich person with weapons. I am the judge of the worthless. Yes. Yes. And shrinks away from your booming voice as if physically stricken. Although that isn't far from the truth, they avert their eyes and cower under your burning gaze as it sweeps over the gathered riffraff. Finally, one trembling rabble-rouser is pushing forward. I'm liking this so far. We were just rooting out heresy here. Oh, no, I understand. Good sir, I understand. This scrawny ones, they're from the ship that came from the bowels of the Corona's expanse. They've got a plague there, and mutants, and now they're spreading that rot everywhere. That taint. Silence, you must be completely out of your mind. A band of woefully dim-witted sinners who think themselves bringers of justice. Who are you to pass judgment on anyone? All you ought to be doing is suffering and repenting till the end of your days. Alright. What's so wrong about that, Reverend? We just want to put these heretics to death. Yeah, what is so wrong about that, Reverend? Not heretics, we're refugees, suspended on the Golden Throne. That is what a heretic would say. We served the Imperium faithfully until they hung us out to dry. Until? Cockspose Pittle. Were we protected? That they were meant to shield the lands of humanity from nightmares? Traitors. Traitors and heretics, a lot of them. How tiring. The motley sea of colours that fills this restless crowd is hard on the eyes. So many hues, but most of them are acid yellow streaks of fear. The red buds swelling, ready to burst and paint all who are gathered here. I really like her dialogue. As for the hearts of those who have been forced to defend themselves, they are shrouded in purplish black grief. Their words are as transparent as the ice that lies at the top of a glacier. But commoners are always deaf to other suffering, such as their nature. Interfering in their affairs is hardly worthy of you or me, rogue trader. Yes. Yes, indeed. They insulted the throne and its defenders. It's time to paint the city red. Justice has been done this day. The heretics have been defeated. That light pole is vibrating violently. Probably in pleasure at the scene that played out before it. Filth and violence in each and every one of them. I'm Reverend Hieronymus Doloros, head of the Drusian mission here on Footfall, and you're far too hasty in your judgment. I'm a fucking commissar, my dude. There's no such thing as too hasty in my judgment. and ablaze with the furry righteousness, perhaps, but hollow and vain. Come see me when you have the time. We can talk then. Ah yes, me and my light post will vibrate viciously. Alright, well that was a pretty cool one. I like that. Yes, no, you come across people like this and they're like, the Empire abandoned us. The people who were supposed to defend us didn't. That's a heretic in waiting right there.
A new challenge
And
for
the
me.
only way to take care of heresy effectively is to nip it in the bud. With knives, in this case. Nope. They did the
Victory
God Emperor's
awaits.
holy work, and I shall not be swayed on that matter. Right, so let's follow the Reverend and see what he has to say, because he stands between me and Bolter Bitch arse. I need to please
Follow
Bolter
my
Bitch,
lead.
so that she will allow me to please her in turn, yes. Sight of this cogitator would be enough to break any tech-based heart. The machine is leaning slightly to one side, grimly covered in scrawled drawings, with frivolous writing scattered here and there on the casing. Several keyframes are missing, and the rest are coated with dust. The rights of operation has been repeatedly and blasphemously violated, requesting the identification and punishment of the sinful acolyte entrusted with caring for the spirit of this machine. Tech, you succeed. So, I kind of wish they would quit it with the dice rolls for skill, honestly. Like, I understand the idea of randomness, etc., but let me be honest here. I just save scum until I get the desired result anyways. So maybe we could just skip the middleman at some point. Maybe just make it an option. I don't know, because like, I'm not going to miss out on a part of the story because of a fucking dice roll. Praise the Omnissiah. The machine spirit of this cogitator is aggrieved but willing to serve. Go to the Coroner's expense. Okay, so a little bit of a lore blurby thing. Oh, it only gave me one lore blurby thing. Oh, I wish I'd paid attention then. Whoops.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Alright. Oh, let me just... You don't mind if I just fucking grab all this, do you? You don't? Fantastic. You know, his model looks nothing like his picture. I will point that out. Maybe a placeholder. Probably a placeholder, I'd guess.
I'm always ready.
I'm always ready. Oh god, it's so long until I level up. I like leveling up, though. I enjoy picking new skills and looking through vast and intricate skill trees of random nonsense. The man with a face so drawn it appears to be made of nothing but skin and bone fixes unblinking bird-like eyes on you. The priest's simple black clothes have next to no adornment, and they do nothing to mask his unhealthy gauntness. In a cracked voice he says, "The Emperor protects my son." A holy man, are you? I'm pretty sure that would be more of an insult than anything. Hello, mad preacher, have this. Just toss a coin at his face. Rebounds off him. The Emperor protects, father. But he protects only those who are pure of heart. You think yourself one of them, my son? I'm a goddamn commissar. I decide who is pure of heart. And you must be the young von Valencius. That name carries weight, and it's a burdensome one, for its reputation suggests that Theodora encumbered it with many sin. I wonder, will you seek to shed them, or will you carry them onward, picking them along the way like ripe fruit and savouring their sweet poison? Well, you know, a little bit of poison here and there. Oh, okay. So, see, that's nice. That's really nice. Okay, so she's got so much persuasion that for her, this is facile, and so she just passes. That's actually great. That's great. I like that. What? Excuse me? Okay, so I have a 100% chance that I can then fail. Interesting, if you say so. That is a bit weird, but, We'll see how long it lasts under the onslaught of the sinner who inhibits this sector and are repulsed by all things sacred and pure. Greetings, sister. I congratulate you on your return. Was your pilgrim fruitful? It was, Reverend. Let me known to you that Theodore von Valencia's ship was attacked by servants of the arch-enemy who abhor the heart of any righteous soul. nearly hissing with fury. And not all of them met a fitting end. Some fled, and more than that, their blasphemous words clearly pointed to this attack being part of a larger design. 100% chance to pass? Failed. XCOM moment. Yes, correct. Natural 1, I guess, yep. Oh, natural 1. Probably. Reverend Hieronymus, I wish to join... This is why we save scum, by the way. I wish to join the esteemed Rogue Traders crew and help protect the Von Valentia dynasty from the force of chaos. Therefore, I ask you to relieve me of my duties as a guardian of the Footfall Reliquary. I would second this plea. I signed to install the ship and I could use assistance. If pleading weren't beneath me. If pleading weren't beneath me. No, look, I'm looking for some sister ass here. I'm gonna plead. I have no need of you. That's a bit cruel. I cannot oppose the will of a righteous heart that wishes to bring its wrath upon the servants of the archenemy. Follow the call of your soul, sister. The Footfall Reliquary will be preserved even without your contribution, as it was in all the years preceding your arrival. I know what it is that calls you to follow the Rogue Trader, Sister Argenta. You seek combat, for it helps you to forget how hollow and worthless our lives truly are. It offers the illusion of meaning. Perhaps you will relinquish this illusion one day, and perhaps you will die before that day comes. Regardless, I wish you luck on your new path. Thanks. Before you start on a path toward your new destiny, I have a request to make of you and your companion. Many among my flock are from the poorest, most dispossessed people of Footfall. They have brought me troubling news from Footfall's shadow quarters, in the darkest corners where the liege guards do not venture. Taint has taken rot. Footfall is consumed by sin, but even here true heresy serving the arch enemy is heredity. The cultists who now dwell in the shadow quarters mark their abodes with a sun inscribed in blue and gold, and perform strange rituals in secret. Zint! The weak find solace in believing these reports to be rumors, but well known that evil lurks all around us, and I wish to see retribution. Of course. With great pleasure, I almost wish for the rumors to be true. My heart yearns to battle some heretics. When I bid you goodbye, sister, noble rogue trader, is there more you wish to ask me about? Nah, I got my bolter, bitch. I'm happy now. Let's see. I want to see if that was actually a natural goddamn 1 or something. No. So 35 plus difficult modifier 10. So I needed a 45 or less. Okay, so the percentage thing just didn't work, basically. And it lied to me. Filthy, dirty little...
None shall stand in my way.
Right, quick saving. It's time to start. Save's coming. Harder. Xenobeast, unknowness, behavior, cruel, trickery, rampant mating. Diet rocks. Somehow I feel like that's probably not quite the case. A coin for a go. Okay, that's kind of funny. Diet infants. So these are just random dudes that have been put in cages and people are now jeering at them. Very imperial. Very imperial indeed. I cannot
time.
I cannot possibly disavow such fine and zealous behavior. These good citizens of Footfall are engaged in the active policing of their own people, as is only just and correct. The fine people of Footfall are a lesson to all of humanity that if we are
Victory
a bit harsher
awaits.
on the evils of the world, it'll be less among us, yes. Oh, hi, you're evil. My patience, you remember the way out? Dismissed. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to shoot this guy in the face at some point. That is a weird face. That is a very weird face. Like something something with her smile. I think we found the Gene Stealer, chat. I'm pretty sure. Would yelling monster and pulling my pistol be a bit far right here? I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. Vladim. What Azi put such harsh words into your mouth? You talk like an Imperial clerk. No, one of us? One of us? Suspicious. Where's my cargo, Vladim? Falco has it, doesn't he? So that's how you do business with your old friends these days. So you don't remember? Then the help will remind you. Guards, escort her out. Hey, Dari, move. Jay, get going while he's letting you. Go drown your sorrows at the Amescus. And thank your lucky star you were able to walk out the door. You won't get a chance next time. Disgraced stranger. First an insult and now threats. I see courtesy and tact are no longer a valued commodity on Footfall. Oh well, I'll find myself a better deal. I smell plots and intrigue here, yes. Vladim Takara, Liege of Footfall, let us please proceed to my office. A spread befitting a visitor of your rank is waiting. Your entourage will be accommodated nearby. Yes, I was expecting more pomp and things as well. Where's the pageantry, the dancing women? Where's the alcohol, and the food and stuff? My apologies, this was no sign of disrespect towards your esteemed personage. Please allow me to prove it. There'd better be belly rubs involved. While you were engaged in small talk, you get a chance to take the measure of Liege Takara. His expression is aloof and focused, his gesture curt and firm, and his speech calm and quiet, as though he is used to people always listening to what he says. Judging by his observant gaze, he has been studying you in turn this whole time. Let's talk business. On behalf of the elite of Footfall Station, I offer you my condolences. Lord von Valesius, Valentius. We mourn Lady Theodora's loss, and we hope this settlement is taken as a sign of our good intentions and willingness to cooperate. I hope that under your guidance, the dynasty can recover from this blow and attain even greater power. You be sure of it. It was a bold move on your part to announce yourself as the new rogue trader of the von Valencius dynasty, despite not yet having your status confirmed by anyone of import from the Imperium. Listen, I am the Imperium. I appreciate such straitened people. It's good to understand who you're dealing with. As you may have noticed, Footfall is currently in a state of crises. Its people would benefit from the patronage of a figure such as yourself. I do enjoy the ass-kissery. It was the woman the guards threw out. A dead woman walking. Some, however, still call her J. Haydari, a small-time hustler with big ambitions that will lead her to a sticky end. Imperium check. It's strange. A small-time hustler, even a particularly audacious one, wouldn't like a quarrel in public with a figure as important as the Liege of Footfall. Good point. What seems stranger still is that the League knows this small fry by name. She's relevant. Since I'm the one in control of the situation on Footfall, I can speak on behalf of all of its noteworthy residents. An outrageous stunt. A show of disrespect for both you and me. Sadly, such incidents on Footfall are akin to a natural disaster. Impossible to predict or preempt, they simply happen. I mean, seeing as you're the boss man here, I feel like it's your duty to take care of these natural disasters, but details. Many consider Footfall to be a pirate den. Flattering. But believe me when I say there is a difference between organized crime and a gang of thugs who have nothing to lose. You were attacked by the latter. The Anvers are a gang of punks who spit on our customs and hierarchy. Even their leader is more akin to an ideologue, a rabble-rouser who shouts, go on, not a commander. Sooner or later we will find him and have him strung up. That will likely cool his followers further. Behind the carefully built facade of composer, you sense anger. It appears this man is not used to losing control, but that is exactly what is happening. Grin at him. Yes, I like that one. It's a bit cheeky. Back where I grew up, they called it throwing someone for a loop. They carve a particular sign on the person's forehead, then load them alive into the slag disposal chute, and send them out to orbit the station. Every 30 years, we clean the orbit and count how many stiffs bearing which signs have been floating around. You have no idea how much I want to throw those little thugs for a loop like in the good old days. Okay, you know what? I'm warming to this guy. I think he's our man on this station. He's clearly some kind of previous crime lord that probably literally took over this station from its actual Imperial governor. But you know what? He seems like a good lad. Protection. Not military protection, but a different kind of security. You have, of course, already encountered difficulties with warp navigation on your way here. I'm afraid the scope of these difficulties extend far beyond this area. Reporting of disrupted routes and ships vanishing during short jumps are coming in from across the entire sector. Communication with the Calyx sector has been extremely unstable. Of the ships that have dived into the Maw in recent years, none have yet returned. The visits we've had from the other side have also been suspiciously few in number. The last ship that came through the Maw was struck by a temporal anomaly. The jump took almost 2 decades in real space-time. Okay. That sucks. Low warp checks succeeded. You've heard of periods of warp instability, including cases where the Maw will become completely inaccessible for navigation for years on end, thus temporarily cutting off the Corona's expanse from the Imperium. Yeah, the warp is not the most stable of highways, tragically. And this brings us to our main issue. Footfall is a repaired shipyard and a trading post. We barely produce anything ourselves, and are largely dependent on incoming shipments, especially food shipments. The station naturally has some reserves, but the supply issues didn't start yesterday. Footfall would be obliged if House von Valencius would assist us by signing a contract for food deliveries. Very well. Logic succeed. Can I be the only one you've asked? I can't be the only one you've asked for help. Naturally, I tried contacting other rogue traders. There's not that many of them. But the terms of House Corda would have bled Footfall dry. And as for the esteemed Caligos Winterscale, instead of a food shipment from him, I received a transport, the Navika, packed with refugees. Hey, I heard you need food. Here's some more hungry mouths. I had to send them off to Foulstone. Some extra mouths to feed would have only worsened the crises further. I suppose all these warp fluctuations must have created more pressing concerns for Lord Winterscale. And so I put my faith in you, the third and last of Footfall's allies. I don't like being number 3 on the list, but... How strong sentiment in resonance. Are you positive you're in control of the situation? See, that is something you say whilst you're reaching up and running your finger around the edge of the wine glass. Like, are you sure you're in control of the situation? You are very perceptive. Well, I mean, I got shot at when I got off my Aquila. I'd be a bit of a dense tard if I didn't think that'd be a bit weird. Well, now you know what you're buying. The situation is difficult, but you decide to offer your support, you'll forget about the existence of trading hubs other than Footfall, because you want to have more loyal friends anywhere else. It is simple. Delivery of food shipments from your fertile worlds, Janus, I imagine. I'm quite familiar with that jewel of the von Valencia's empire in exchange for fair payment. Fair payment? The payment will be unfair as if we are robbing you blind. Oh, I am liking this. But I will not honor them in design for profit. I have interested in not obtaining any favors kind of becoming patron. Only saving people's lives. I will help you deal with your problems ourselves. Okay. Hello, Horse Girl, by the way. This is excellent right here, okay? Because this is a wonderful spread of things. So you've got the cunt move, you know, the just asshole move. Great. You've got the greedy move, Absolutely. Then you've got the neutral. Yep. Then you've got the good guy move, which is like, oh, I want to just save people's lives here. And then you've got the, nah, not interested move. This is a very good spread. If anything, the only thing I would have added to this is maybe the more like neutral grade move. Like, yeah, I'll take a decent amount of pay, but I suppose that's just basically number 3 there. Chat seems to want Sir 2. Yeah, it's a very good spread. I like it. See, the thing is, though, I kinda like this guy so far. He's clearly my kind of guy. But then again, he's also basically a little bit of a scumlord. Can I truly trust him? Yeah, if you come on too strong or too soft, you'll probably make an enemy. I kind of agree. The chat is very interested. Right, okay, fine. We'll poll it then. There you go, chat. We are a democracy today. Probably a gene sealer. Probably not that bad, but he's definitely some kind of crime lordy dude, that's for sure. Where's the use bolter now move? Well, that's the I won't help you, and then I go after the chick with the weird face, and she's like, yeah, he's alright, Shirley, little cunt. If I was in charge here, I'd do way better. And then we'd overthrow him and put a strong woman in his place. Because that's another thing with classical RPGs these days, it tends to go around that. I love democracy. Yes, chat. Democracy is a good thing. Particularly when the options are so wide-reaching, yes. 3 is weakness? Kinda. Get rid of him later. If you pick 4, you are a dirty loyalist. Now, 4 is just soft, okay? I'm only interested in saving lives. Look at me. Look at that boss stash. Does it look like I care about the lives of the poor? No, definitely not. Not unless they're able to groom my mustache properly, at least. In that case, I might give at least 2 shits. Right, see, 3 is leading with 53%. Wow. That's very neutral of you, chat. That is surprisingly neutral of you, chat. I would have expected something far more extreme to come out of you little crazy lot. Downright genteel and soft, in fact. Very well. 3 it is, then. Shutterfuck23 says, democracy is for a heretic. You're not wrong. Takes a quick sip from his glass, so he was a bit nervous there. I am immensely obliged, your lordship. I assume you're going to need time to get shipments up and running. I can wait. On my end, I promise you complete cooperation with your endeavors. So, he was clearly in a weak position there. I could have gotten a lot more out of him there. You know, a quick sip from his glass, you know, he's nervous. Here, I am the main dealer on the station, and it would be disrespectful of me to suggest that you take your business to footfall traders of less importance. Still, you might take an interest in a few people of note. For example, Reverend Hieronymus Dolorus. The servant of the Ecclesiarchy is rumored to purchase sacred relics from captains, and other traders don't seem keen on becoming his competitors. If you're looking for goods that can entertain you, find Octaviana at the establishment called the Adeptus Amasacus. Amasaka is an alcoholic drink, by the way. The chemical bliss that she offers is refined and possesses a satisfactory degree of purity. Just don't ask her to pour you her signature drink. It is meant for common footfall rabble, not discerning clientele. Good. You can expect the most generous of discount. On what? Does he sell anything? No, I don't think so. Right, I'm guessing basically this isn't implemented yet, or is this the selly thing? A splinter pistol. Right, that's a pretty rare piece of kit. Xenos mesh. Oof. I feel like I should be shooting you in the face right now. That's just... Yeah, okay, yeah, no. So this isn't the buy-sell window, that's the buy-sell window. Okay, that makes sense. Right, well, I have no idea what stats are in this video game, so I'm not going to buy anything just yet. So far, I'm very impressed, actually. Like, this is really cool. The writing is excellent. I'm quite enjoying it.
A new challenge for me?
Right, let's go to that lower region where we can shoot some heretics, I think. Oh. Well-groomed young man calls out to you. Oh no. He is clean-shaved and dressed in clothes that are expensive but unshowy, with a bright aquila embroidered in a prominent spot. Your lordship, I humbly ask for a minute of your time. I am Bastion in Dirama Bastal Corda, youngest cousin of House Corda, envy of Incendia Bastal Corda, rogue trader of the Crone's expanse, by the grace of the most holy emperor. Corda, There are some of the most influential rogue traders in the Crone's expanse, but not on footfall. This station is under control of House Winterscale. Well, under control of House Me now. Something tells me we're about to hear a most curious offer. A matter of the utmost delicacy, you see. You've been to the residence of the Liege. Vladim almost certainly appealed to you for assistance in the arrangement of shipments to Footfall. The von Valancius trade empire is famed for the abundance of its main agri-world, Janus. It would be odd for him not to seize on such an opportunity when Footfall is on the verge of famine. However, the Corda dynasty pursues its own interests on Footfall. We have already announced our terms to the League, but he's stalling. I imagine in hopes of getting a better offer from you. The Corda dynasty believes that cooperation would be preferable for both rogue traders. If you refuse Vladim, thereby forcing him to agree to a deal with us, the Corda dynasty can promise you a share of the profits from the future contract, as well as certain other prerequisites. Everybody benefits. I am actually digging this shit, right? So far, this is some excellent intrigue right here. The Emperor's most loyal servant should be more concerned with carrying his will through the stars and less with divvying up profit among themselves. Especially when the well-being of an Imperial world is at stake, even one such as Footfall. Right, I'm sorry, my dude, but my crush has said no, so F off. Behind your smile, Master Bastion, tingle shadows swirl. Others may not see them, but your worry cannot escape my eye. What are you afraid of? Your house's wrath, should these negotiations prove fruitless, or the wrath of House Valancius? Pinches and clutches her fingernails digging into her skin. They're coming, again, brothers of the ones who came before. I just don't get it. Do they all have a death wish? I am liking this. I wonder. If you bring different characters, do they give you different insight? Because so far, the characters have basically been giving me insight on other characters, rather than necessarily talking with each other or me, which is very interesting. Like, bringing along a psyker to basically analyze the feelings of the people I'm dealing with is extraordinarily useful. Appreciate the warning. Right. Oh. Well, there you go.
Take a knee and bow before me.
Alrighty then. Well, the negotiations have been cut somewhat short. I wonder if there was a way to actually, accept those negotiations. Oh, God. Owlcat, more fucking combat out of dialogue. No! Bad, Owlcat. Bad! This was a big problem with Kingmaker too, incidentally.
I know what is to come.
Go over there. What was your second weapon set? A pistol. Right, that's probably not going to be more useful than your sniper rifle right here. 34%, 80. Why is that a much better shot? Maybe because it's a sniper rifle, I guess.
Will do. What an unfortunate turn
Damn,
of
it passed
fate.
through him. Oh, I'm fucking loving the combat so far. I'm genuinely loving the fucking combat so far. Oh, and then I am so... Okay, so now it's my rogue trader next, right? Yes. And then it's that guy. Okay, I'm very confused by that system. I can go down there. I can go down there. Alright, so that guy's got a ranged weapon, so I'd kind of like to get into melee with him. Oh, the animation derped out there.
Nothing I can't do. Nothing of value has been lost.
Righteous furry. Nobody can righteous furry quite like I do. That escalated quickly, indeed. I like the music. I always said that. But I still like the music. Very bold of you to come charging at me with nothing but fucking knives. I mean, you gotta use a melta-gun on just a random dude, don't ya? Don't ya? Is that... Oh, yeah, no, that's a cone weapon. That is a conal weapon. I feel like I'll blow up my own cover if I do this, though. Like, that's a fucking melta-gun.
Victory is
I gotta
imminent.
try that. Oh! Oh! I am loving the combat so far. This shit is fucking brutal. This is great. Alright, what are you gonna do then? You're gonna go over here? Yes. I'm presuming I'm better at shooting from up high.
Running binaric override.
Apparently not. How did I turn this into a combat log? Combat. Right, let's see. Pascal misses. Dodge call patty, deviation 65, hit check 85, rush further, no, I don't actually think high ground does anything. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. Cassia, can you get into cover? Not really, not now at least. Move. Get back in the fight. God, once I actually learn what all these abilities do, I'm sure they'll be even better. Alright, well, you've got a marksman rifle and a pair of pistols, so... Is that cover? That is cover. Can I get into it? No, I can't. Alright, well, let's get moving in that direction. That's 1 AP. So I can move up there and still fire. Alright. That guy's got a ranged weapon, so we'll try to pick him off. Missed. Tragic. Argenta. That thing was bloody awesome last time. It requires 6 things and I only have 4. Ah, so that's what momentum is. Okay, I'm not sure how I build up momentum yet. Presumably by killing shit? I mean, by killing shit would be the most natural conclusion. Well, we'll move towards cover, even if we can't quite reach it. So I've got 4. That requires 1. That's 2. Well, we'll shoot him anyways.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
God damn it. The game is XCOMing me hard. I don't know if I like it. There's a lot of enemies. Luckily, they're also pretty shit at aiming, which is highly beneficial for me. Dodges the bullets. See, this is what I home ruled myself. You can't dodge bullets. They can miss, but you can't dodge bullets because it's a fucking bullet. You're not going to get out of the way. You are not going to make... Well, it makes kind of sense if, like, you're moving, I guess, but...
Pain
it's still
cleanses
stupid.
the body.
That's a burst fire opportunity. Oh, okay, so guards are actually coming to join me out of the house. Right, that makes sense. Well, I think it's zappy time right about now. Does it mention Fast Lightning, which deals chance of 4 targets within a 3-cell radius? So 1, 2, 3. I wish I could
Anything else?
see the radius.
Farewell.
But yeah, that was correct. But it only bounces... No, it bounced twice. That fucking ability is so cool. God, her face looks so weird, but I love her ability. Lanny Goggle-Eyed. Yeah, you look like a sniper. Is that worth the risk? Nah,
Suits
just
my
kill him.
purposes.
Just kill him.
Nothing I can't do.
Okay, so I can charge in the slightly derpy direction. Nice. Daring Breach. Okay, so that builds up. Momentum, 175. I like the idea of unlocking these special, like, kick-ass abilities, though. That's quite neat. Especially since so far they've been really powerful. Alright, ranged. I'm gonna run up into cover
Tried
there.
and tested tactics are the best ones.
And I can actually shoot still, which is quite nice. That would obviously be... well, I think maybe she can handle them next turn, or... Yeah, let's use a multigun here.
Target well struck.
Jesus Christ, that clears. That really does clear. Oh, this combat is great so far. Alright, anyone else I want to shoot at? 40, 65. I think it's probably time to maybe move up a bit. Blow those two apart, maybe? Don't know how much damage the flamer does. We'll just try a speculative shot at her. Nah, didn't succeed. Fair. Objective secured. The defiance there needs to be captured in 1 turn. First skill attack an ally within an area. Don't spend AP or trigger weapon cooldown. An ally within an area does not spend AP. First successful attack of an ally, not on an ally, and then it does not spend AP or trigger weapon cooldown. All allies kill enemies within the area itself get an extra turn. Will turn strong point for 5 rounds. That's an interesting thing. Interesting little mechanic. Right, I can't actually kill that one quite. I can kill that one, so we'll try.
If you insist,
Oh.
Lord Captain.
Well, that works too. I should have gotten her into cover. God damn it. Can I still see them from there? I can. Right, get into cover. And time to just fucking unleash my thing, I think.
Faith
boom, boom.
without deeds is worthless.
Bam, bam, bam. Only 3 shots? Meh. Okay, no. No, I think this builds up over time regardless.
Power
Okay,
resides in
in
the
that
will of the righteous.
case, we'll do that, and then we'll just kill
As the
everyone
Emperor
else.
commands, I act.
Boom.
I need targets, not guidance.
That ability is so fucking good.
I'll do
boom.
it. This is why I was chosen.
Jesus. Just cutting him down.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh, I missed the last one. You're a disgrace to your order, woman.
Doubt is for the weak. Each strike is a prayer.
Right, well, that was a pretty effective shooting round, I'll say. Pretty good, pretty good. Murdered like 4 people. I am liking this focus on more enemies and more powerful weapons. That's really nice, because it makes you feel like more of a badass. That was always a problem in Path of the Righteous and Kingmaker, that you just felt like some random gook that got killed by everything around you. You were just some reject getting murdered. And Path of the Righteous had kind of the same problem awfully often, whereas this makes me feel like a fucking badass. Which I very much so appreciate.
All too easy.
Vroom. Yep, this is how shit should be.
I've suffered worse.
This is absolutely how shit should be. Right, switch you over to your power maul. And we'll go
A tactically sound approach.
bash some brains in.
I will do my duty.
You probably need to start
Envy is
moving
the
on.
tread of his faithful.
Come on with your sniper rifle. 47?
If I may.
I'll take it. Now. Apparently I won't. Argenta. 52?
I'll do it.
I wonder if there's friendly
None
fire in
can
this video
escape
game.
the Emperor's judgment.
I have yet to find it, if there is. I have a sneaking suspicion there is, and I'm just getting very, very lucky. But it is, as they say, better lucky than good. Only one enemy left. Everyone else is already dead, dead, dead. Is there an Overwatch ability of some sort? Flash of Insight. Study enemy foreboding. Dodge and parry bonus. Target the weakness. Does that have range? It does. Misfortune. Dodge reduction. Precision strike. None of this is particularly useful
They
at the
who
moment. We'll just
discern the future own
move
the
up and get ready to
battlefield.
kill her good old-fashioned way. He, it. I don't know what gender Lanny is. All I know is that his pronouns are about to be was and were. That's all I know.
Forge ahead!
Right, well, rush down the bastard. Yep, I do not have anywhere near enough for a charge. That hurt, though.
I've seen
But
worse
he
battles than this in my
We'll
time.
probably be able to get a charge off. Yes.
At your beck and call.
Yeah. Or maybe not.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
I guess I hit the bench or something? Presumably.
Activate calculated
Alright, so you gotta be a bit careful with environmental things when you're using that. Alright, fair enough. Makes a certain amount of sense. 7%. Okay, that's a bit. That's not great. And I immediately get a bonus turn with. Can I give that to like anyone? Can I give that to like? No. Ah, right. There's the radius of effect. Right. It would be kind of ridiculous if you could do that to anyone. Magenta.
God, Emperor, move through
Last
me.
time I regained all of my
Be the
HP
fire in my heart.
once the battle ended, so I'm presuming I'm going to do that again, which is why I'm being rather careless about this. Just rushing the little bitch down. Loads of guards. This is a rather unfair combat encounter, if I may say so myself. I feel like the gangers made a poor choice when they decided to, Did that little bitch-ass bastard just flee?
We shall prevail.
I think he just did. Little fucking ass muncher. How dareth you? How
None shall stand
absolutely
in my
dareth
way.
you? Now, where's the select everyone button? There must be one. Maybe not.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
Do you require an audience?
There. Well, that's a fresh load of loot for me, at least. None of which looks particularly palatable. Oh, hello. And there's notes from Jim. Sector 2, watch your back. Make sure you're not being followed. A new particularly aggressive gang. Yep, I'd say so. I mean, they literally just attacked the government's quarters straight up. That's fairly heavy-duty shit right there. Alright, we'll put that in that, and that one looks worse, that one looks like worse. We'll pack that as cargo.
Follow my lead.
There's clearly something rather dodgy going on this station, I think. You don't normally see criminals just straight up assaulting the abode of the local governor like that.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Bottle of rotgut. Family44 says, Jay is one of the companions you can add to your retinue, Arch. Ah, yeah, I figured. She kind of looked like that, didn't
I
she?
won't tolerate weakness.
This game has a weird design to it. So you've got
Join me in
your
prayer.
sister, right? You've got Argenta. Argenta looks great. Her picture looks excellent. No complaints whatsoever. Celeste or Cassia too. Not bad at all. That's very nice. But then you've got this chick here, Idra. That's just very weird. Like very androgynous in a strange way. Then you had her, which her face just looked
Victory
off.
awaits.
In a way. Like slightly malshapen almost. Or uncanny valley-y, more correctly, perhaps. Loot. So I haven't been down there. Have I been down here? I haven't been down here. Mr. Frenzy says, hey Archer, what's the verdict? Is this game worth checking out or no? So far, I'm actually genuinely loving it. The writing has been excellent so far. The combat is really cool. Nice and bloody and gritty and horrible. Though both combat encounters have been ambushes out of dialogue so far, so there's that. First man, Dagon, greetings! You must be, Lord Von Valentius. Your lordship, I heard about your arrival on Footfall, of course. About Lady Theodora's passing. But I wasn't told you're not on the list. He stops, but that's not a problem. Of course, please come in. Chaplain is about to begin. But we're waiting for one more attendee to arrive, Fidelo. Without Fidelo, it's all been for nothing. Mumbling, the man excuses himself and joins the other attendants. The fuck did I just bump into? Chance 100%. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the odds are just borked right now. Because 55% DC 20. I mean, that gives me a pretty damn good chance. Not good enough. Yep. 82. The better your chances, the greater the odds you are of failing. I wonder this Fidelo and why they cannot start proceeding until she or he prepares. Judging by the way that fellow with the list was talking about him, it's someone very important, but it's not a name I've heard before. I've never heard this name before. Something is in the works. I sense danger and opportunity. That is, a little danger, but a big opportunity. Alright. Sounds tantalizing. Oh, what a terrible, sorrowful day. We pay our respect to the life and soul of Footfall Society, a loyal servant of the Imperium, a generous benefactor who spared no expense to keep the fire of faith burning and an example to all future generations. The most noble and unforgettable Master Bellardo. Time past 20 minutes. So let us offer a prayer to the Emperor for the repose of Master Bellardo's soul and the prosperity of his heirs. Now I pass you over to our most reverend chaplain. And here you all are, you vultures. Let's offer a prayer then. Do you think that the Emperor or the messenger of his will, in other words, myself, does not see into your vile souls? You are sorely mistaken. I wasn't referring to our esteemed guest, but the rest of you I know all too well. So go ahead, pray for Bellardo's soul. Soon the flames will take him. A fitting end for a life like his. May the Emperor keep his soul. Okay, I like this guy too. Right. Grey-haired man coughing, they did a good job. Even in death he looks majestic. Body speak of his high standing. Expensive texts typically extracted from the dead, and only the most prominent and wealthy avoid this fate upon their death. Do I? I would tell you all about this man, but the words I'd use would be improper for a funeral. This, your lordship, is Derican Dens, known back in his day as one of the most notorious pirates in the Coronis Expanse. They nicknamed him Jerican for his habit of having a jug or two of promethium on hand. He did love burning things, oh yes, he was a menace back then. How long ago was it? 60 years ago? I was serving my last days in the Navy when news came of his last attack. Well, well, there was a time when the sight of Jerican in a coffin would have been enough to make me dance, quite literally. But by the throne I would have danced a jig on the spot. But now, I don't know. No more jumping into the warp right from under the cruiser's nose, eh, you old beast? Who would have thought I'd be at your funeral? Pretty grand for a pirate's funeral. True. Folks on Footfall are known to turn a blind eye to many things, but even the locals aren't too unscrupulous as to honour pirate scum a few paces away from the liege's residence. But no one has heard of Dens for so many decades, I barely recognised him myself. And I've seen him face on pics a fair few times back then. I assume he retired and started a more or less honest life under a new name. What was it they were calling him? Master Bellardo? Now I remember, Reverend Hieronymus mentioned the name Master Bellardo as one of the biggest donors to his temple. Oh, I like the fact that I have a PR bot flying around behind me spouting my legacy. Alright, so he had a bit of a come to Jesus moment, did he?
It's about time.
Girl. Just girl. That's suspicious. Click. Expensive clothes, raise her head, sad little face of yours, and says in a serious voice, hello. Like, who are you? Who are you doing here? This is randomly. Hiding, she said for a moment. I thought I was going to cry and I didn't want anyone to see. My name is Adelia Bellardo. It's my grandpa in there in the box. The tears will pass, Adelia. The tears will pass, the strength will return, and your courage will never leave you. I don't know about that. She's pirate scum offspring. I might have to shoot her now. Someone my dad is very mad at, but dad is always mad at everyone. A grandpa, mum, Dagon, chaplain. I guess he's the one who made the rather revengeful speech. Repentance to you. That word kept appearing in our house and nobody knew who wrote it. It used to make Grandpa happy when I was little. He always smiled when he saw it, but then later when I was a little bigger and Grandpa was already old, it stopped making him happy. He was sad. He would just sit there and stare at nothing. Now after that, when he got sick, the writing started to scare him. More and more of it appeared. Repentance, 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 even in his bedroom. One time he pointed out that word and said something very weird about dead eyes and about cobras going to class. Cobras going to class. You sure this is what you're getting for the set? Of course, I'm sure. When Grandpa was ill, I sat with him, and this one time he just started talking about cobras. I was sad, but it was also a little funny. Cobra, get to class, he said. Perhaps this is the old Navy officer that had been talking, but I'm almost certain he wasn't talking about a snake, but a Cobra-class frigate. Cobras going to class, you see. Okay. So he's haunted by some kind of spirit or warp entity or vengeful thingly-bob that drove him to seek repentance, but as he grew older and was about to die, he started to realize that maybe repentance was a bit more aggressive. Maybe it was more about fire and brimstone than forgiveness. That'd be a funny prank, but I don't play pranks. It was someone else. Maybe Fidello did it very quietly, or maybe it was someone who not on the list, but also somebody nobody would suspect. See? I told you the girl was suspicious.
Follow my lead.
I'm surprised to see a noble figure such as yourself here. Did you know Dence? I mean, Master Bellardo? Fail again. Well, I failed like every single check so far. Then again, meeting you is not the only secret I've discovered. I still don't know who this Fidello is, the person who Dence made his heir. I'm a missionary, and the truth of the Imperium speaks through me, so I see no point in pretense. All you have gathered here have one goal, to bite a chunk out of Dence's estate. Ambitions and aspirations of wealth are not immortal in and of themselves, but it is just that I am sickened by the thought that such a great man has left behind nothing but a pile of human refuse. His son is a drunk and a weakling. His friend Dagon, the one who greeted you at the entrance, is a dim-witted brute with an incredibly bloated ego. His widow made off on the family yacht in the direction of the moor, while his body was still warm with an entourage of 5 brawny, good-looking young fellows. Good for her. Damn. Intervene in the matter of inheritance left by Master Bellardo. No. I wish to go shoot more heretics.
I won't tolerate
That's
weakness.
what I wish to do. Sure, I'll just grab this random signet ring here. I'm sure nobody will miss it. Go away. Shoo. I'm on the lookout for another combat encounter, damn you.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Let's see. I'm presuming it's over here, then. Definitely getting the occasional Planescape feel from this dialogue. Yeah, kinda. Like, the dialogue is very well written so far.
Victory awaits.
Right, so how do I get into, like, the shadow part? Because I want to go into the bowels of the space station thing, and I want to find more people down there to put bolter shells inside of. That's what I want to do, because the combat system is pretty cool. Shadow Quarter. Cassia or Celio is the young heiress of a Navis nobility house, and you can navigate a Genos to guide humankind void ship through the warp. By power struggle for the Novatus throne. Failed to prepare the girls for challenge of the outside world. The young heiress, eh? It's adorable. Nichnev says, just curious, how extensive is the character creator? I have no idea, because there is no character creator in the alpha. The alpha starts in chapter 2, so you are simply given a character. Rogue Trader, I would like to remind you about Reverend Hieronymus' request. He asks us to search for a potential cult down in Footfall's Shadow Quarters. It's a time when I'd have said it was likely a fabrication. One can say many things about the Casablanca mission and how they're shady operators on Footfall, but even those thugs are loyal to the Emperor, and so they mercilessly exterminate outright heretics in their territory. But now, heretics have launched an open attack on a rogue trader's ship. A member of your dynasty, Kunrad Voigtvir, has turned out to be one of them, and Footfall itself is sinking deeper and deeper into madness. In these times of strife, I'm willing to believe in heretics who openly perform their dark rituals and brazenly mark their dens with sacrilegious symbols. Let's keep moving. Logic. Ritual.
Acquisition is possible.
Oh. Where are you going? I have no idea. Aristocrats down here. That seems unusual.
A new challenge for me.
The whispers told
We were
me
promised a
secret.
thrilling mutant hunt. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Right. Well, that explains why they were.
Over there.
Why they're down here.
I won't tolerate weakness.
They mentioned nodding to the Emperor through the window. Maybe this is the part where the secret cache thingy is. Right, refugees. Yeah, we're about to say this looks like cutscene scenario. Who holds a flamer like that, you idiot? We're almost refueling here. We'll show you how it's done. I'm just not feeling it anymore, that's all. The guy is pretty much a cinder now. It was a lot more fun when he was alive and thrashing about. You trying to burn someone? Right,
Follow
well,
my lead.
it's time for me to... oh, hello. Well, they're all bad guys, as it turns out. And at least this time I don't get ambushed out
I'll
of
lay
dialogue,
claim
which is
to the
neato cheeto.
stars.
Is there a way for me to get up there without... Maybe.
My whispers crave entertainment.
Can you go up there?
I'll warn you if I hear anything.
Nope. Okay. Well, I figured I could get a high ground advantage, but nope. That does not turn out to be something that is possible for poor little old me. Alright.
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
I wonder how close I can get before my servo skull gives me away, preaching my glories.
What advice do you seek?
Color the uncolored.
Yes?
I'm presuming there's not a whole lot of reason to enter into this with, without the most aggressive opinions in mind. I don't think that actually has the range to bounce properly there.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
You are in the presence of House Orcelio.
Can I? Yes, I can. What a lovely thing this is. Right, it is time for a bit of unprovoked, one-sided violence.
See your darkened colors.
Crush them!
I'm about to be introduced to a flamer weapon on the opposing side. Right, and the fire starter, so... oh, God. Alright, that was on the other side of the map, so I don't really need to worry about that one immediately. I can't see you. If I move over there, I can't see anybody. Not a lot of cover here, is there? Really kind of isn't. Well, that'll be cover when I can reach it. So for now, we'll just go over there. And then we'll open up 4%. That's not great. That's actually horrible. What about single shots? 70, but that's not going to kill him. It's not going to kill any one of them, actually. What about the flamer? What about a flamer? Flamer shot stream? Flamer shot spray. Spray requires 2 action points. Not great targets. That one seems like the best option. It'll use up all 3 of my movement, though. I can move 1 square further. Right, let's
The
do that.
enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
And then we'll fire.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Nice, nice! 2 hits, fantastic. And You're far away, so I don't really need to worry about you. You're the leader. You're nice and close. I do need to worry about you. Is that unpassable? No, it isn't. Okay. Alright, don't want to gang up too much, because there are flamethrower dudes up there, but I do kind of want to get him to attack this guy, if possible. So...
Never
let's
wavered in the face of
deploy
adversity.
a little bit of mild bait,
Already done.
and we'll activate Endure. And we might as well fire the pistol, even though I'm not very
Nothing
good at
I
it.
can't do.
Oh, 2 damage. Jeez. Well, I mean, 2 damage is 2 damage. Ow.
I will take all
Jesus.
of you with me.
Right, he needs to be derped down nice and quick, because that hurt a lot. AoE. Did he just dodge out of the flames? Huh, that's kind of cool. More grenades. Alright, well, that's all of my health gone, pretty much, which is unfortunate. I can't use that now. I obviously want to get her in cover.
Of military tactics.
I do have grenades of my own, but they don't really do great damage, so I don't see any real point in using that. That will hit friendlies as well, so that's not a great idea either. Four. Okay, that gives momentum gain action points. Even against a bonus turn. I could do that to him and try and do damage to the leader, because the leader is clearly going to be one hell of a bitch, because he just nuked my dude down in like 1 hit. So he's clearly going to be pretty awful.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Alright, that gives him a turn. I'm assuming running through the flames is a bad idea. Ah, because that just gives him 1 action.
The
Alright, fair enough.
scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Right, well that hit him at least. Okay, so that just gives them like 1 action point, basically. Alright,
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
good shot. Is that on fire? I think so. It's honestly a little bit difficult to tell. But it probably is. If I go there, I'll see that. Foreboding. I feel like something that could debuff this fucker nice and hard would be lovely. Psych ability to damage. Get him for steady enemies to defenses. Target's dodge and parry. That could be really useful for keeping me alive.
Was that you? Or...
And then we move out of the flames. Then we can try and pick off another thug. Lovely. Okay, Adelbard. What am I going to do with you? Anvar Arsonist. I'm betting a lot of these guys have more grenades, and I don't really want to get hit by more grenades if I can honestly help it. Those grenades were absolutely fucking horrible. And I want to run through the fire. How much does it cost to fire the melter gun again? 2 action points. Okay, so I can
My
get to
place
there.
is at the 4.
That'll spread me out a little bit too. I can hit him without hitting my guy. I can hit that guy somehow. Or should I try to go for these people? feel like I just need to derp this guy down.
Victory is imminent.
Well, I don't know if I can. He's a very tough little bastard. Bearing in mind, I lost all that health with the endured ability on as well, so if I hadn't gone that, he probably would have one-shotted me straight up. 1 damage, that's not a big deal.
Reading damage to bulk.
Right, is there anything else I can do to you then? Precision Strike. Single shot of melee attack has studied enemies. This attack gains add up int bonus. Direct sphere and ignore add up int bonus as the enemy deflection. Precision Strike, second weapon. So that's melee? Yes, that's melee. If I run through all of that, I'm going to take ticking damage every step of the way, aren't I? I have a sneaking suspicion I am. In fact, I'm almost certain I am. I'm tempted to find out, to be sure, though. Even if I go there, I can't actually hit him in melee. I really want to get there and heal my guy, but I don't really have the option. Let's see. Enemy weapons. Recoil set increases by half track pace and increase the dodge chance of the weapon's target by twice int bonus. Okay, so if I put that on him, I'll increase my ability to dodge even more.
Request approved.
Right, we'll try that just to try and keep myself alive. And that'll use all my movement, so I don't want to do that.
Explorers know one route.
We're going to move over there, which leaves me in the open, which is hardly ideal. But it lets me take another shot at the leader, which misses, which is rather tragic. It's not looking too good for my boss man, I gotta say. He's in a bit of a dodgy position there.
Flesh is weak, yet iron.
Jesus, all of them have flame grenades, do they? This is one of those nice little gimmick encounters where it's like, yes, literally all of us have AoE, and you just happen to be in a very tight corridor. Fucking Christ. Yeah, I need some kind of healing, otherwise I'm going to be kind of
I will bathe this
screwed here, aren't
battlefield
I?
in righteous fury.
I do not have the DPS to down this guy, I don't think. Nor do I really have the healing. Do I have any healing items? I do. Cost 2 action points. Bleeding, burning, and poison effects.
Injuries will not slow me.
That did not heal as much as I'd kind of hoped it would. Can't kill any of them outright. I can deal more damage to them. Can't use that. Flamethrower does remarkably little damage, actually. Which surprises me a little bit. It does do a decent amount of damage to him. Does the bolter do more? 68. So if I use this against just one target, does it fire 3 shots at that target? Shot count 3. Well, let's find out.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Yes, it does. Okay, so that can also be used to nuke dudes down rather than shooting bunches of dudes. That is a valuable thing to know.
Pain cleanses the body.
What? But it was... No, but it was his... Oh, God, I do not understand this fucking turn wheel! Okay.
You don't frighten me.
Well, that bugged out, apparently. So, yay, I guess. Alright. Can I use that now without hurting myself? No, I can't. Right, what should we use then? Turn out immediately care from burning with the instant effect. Turn to all else been through some from the target with movement push equal. Okay. I need some goddamn healing. Because this is neat and all, but it doesn't really help me here. Are you currently afflicted by a burning effect? So she's currently burning. I can't cast that on myself. He's out of range. How long am I going to be burning for? Is this just permanent? One more round. Okay. You guys return to all allies with 2 cells raided from the chosen target. Okay, let's go over there. He's burning.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
There, that gets the burning effect of him. And then I can do... Then I can
I
do that.
am a
Increase
navigator,
his
not a servitor.
characteristics. That won't help here, because that's just 1 action point. It won't help there. It'll kinda help there, but...
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I like this idea of, like, having a character who's primarily focused on, like, guiding other characters. That's a pretty neat idea. Shoot him.
Approved.
Flash of Insight. Applying the double effects for starting target all and absolute bonuses. Dodge, negation, arm change referred by adapts per bonus, weapon skill. That would be very nice against him to try and nuke him down next turn, maybe. Alright, that's Idra then again. This would be a lovely opportunity to cast that chain lightning again, but that means I'm going to need to get a lot closer, and I don't think I can do so safely. That costs 3 action points, and the closest I can get is there. Yeah, no, that's definitely out of range. I can use Psychic Shrieking. It doesn't really do all that much damage, though. I really need to get close enough to deliver some serious AoE here. Frag Grenade. That's 20 damage. Costs 2 AP.
Cover me!
Okay, what if I go over here? No, not really. Can pick him off.
But of course.
I mean, God damn it, 76% chance miss. Oy. Well, such is life. Worst fates for the target. Target dodge, reduce, study defense. None of this is really useful now. I'll ask again, health and medicine is going to.
On it.
I mean, that's a general buff, so why not? And then it's his turn.
My ears are ringing.
He's on fire, and he's going to be on fire for a while. That's Onslaught. Alright, so that will spend everything. I can use that. Can I use both? Bleeding, burning, poison. Right, let's do that.
The healing is much appreciated.
That won't kill them. Wait, why can't I throw it over there? I guess I can't see it? Probably due to this thing here, I guess. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright. Bonk.
It will be done.
Alright, is there anything more useful here? Taunting Scream. Dealing worst fear with the melee attacks. The right first game is that enemies who come prior to target for those who fails a willpower test.
Indeed.
That would be a good thing. Resistance check succeeded. Well, no luck. Only coming damage reduced by the fighter's toughness bonus.
For fun for
Oh, okay, so that's an ability in this game rather than just how the rules work. To be fair, that was way too easy to abuse in the tabletop
suffered
game,
worse.
where you could just stack so much toughness that you basically didn't take any damage ever. That was a bit bullshit. I need to get out of this fucking fire, because this fucking fire is dealing far more damage than the enemy does. A lot more damage than the enemy does, actually. I kind of want to get over there again to heal my dude, but... I also really want to try and derp this guy down, but I do not have the damage to do so. God, the environment is just so awful. Can I see him through the window? I cannot see him through the window for reasons. Right, well, I can move back there. I can heal myself. And so what's that do? Single shot Meltec. Bonus on Int and Righteous Fury chance. Wait, I can't. But you no? What? I'm confused. I can hit him, right? Huh. Alright, maybe that too is the, like, extra damage then, maybe. Well, that'll hurt him. Is there a better alternative? Not really. Alright, 63% chance. Hit, good damage. I think that was, that might have been a Righteous Fury as well. Bam, 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 bam. They're very good, very bad at aiming, which is good. Oh yes, the fire starters. I still haven't even dealt with them.
I'm wounded.
He's gonna tick to death now, isn't he? I think he is, annoyingly enough.
My soul shall become like
This fucking
fire.
dot is ridiculous. Like 10 damage. That's a third of my health from a dot. Like, Jesus Christ, that's a bit much. Second wind. Call out from dash ability. Shoot the run. War him. None of this seems particularly worthwhile. Do you happen to get number 2? Yes, you do. You do. Do you? Grants Osborne's bleeding, burning, poison effect. Well, I kind of have to, otherwise I'll just... Yeah, he
is a
does.
holy task.
Luckily, he's debuffed to high heaven, so he doesn't actually kill me with that, which is nice. That used so many action points, though, that I can't actually use anything else. Actually, I can't use anything else at all, apparently, for some reason. Right, well, I can use a...
I'll do it.
Fire grenade. Why can't I use any of this?
This is unacceptable.
Use... Aha. Near
That
enemies
is not
armed
the
with... What did
Emperor's
it say? Okay, so I can't use ranged weapons when there's an enemy with a melee weapon close up. Well, that makes sort of sense. That poor leader character has been stuck in the corner this whole time.
You won't fail me.
That one opening hit completely fucking crippled him. Maybe there's some way to res him in combat. Maybe the Medicae thing will do it. Yeah, I tried the flamer. The flamer didn't work either.
Don't you need a breathing navigator?
Sorry, Cassia, it's not my fault that the dot is so ridiculous. The dot is a bit special. Okay, so that will stun them. But again, like, this terrain is so fucking broken and awful. 50% chance to kill that guy. Right.
If
Just
I
gonna
may,
use that again. Because he seems to be the only guy I can rely on to do damage to this dude.
Running binaric override.
Oh god, I'm so close. So close, so close. Alright. Alright, I'll move you over
be careful
there.
not to cross my gaze.
And surely you can
Me?
now just put him
If you
out of
insist,
his...
Lord Captain.
Nope. Nope. Is anybody bleeding or stunned or anything that I can recover from? No? Okay. Well, let's just hope you don't get hit by anything, even so much as a breeze, because if you do, your ass is going to be grass. That was a classic XCOM moment right there, no doubt about it. Right, you gotta be able to put him off then. Come on. Yep. We're playing XCOM. That is for absolutely certain. Oh, Christ. Okay. What else can we do? What else can we do? Not a lot. Increases the target's dodge and parry. Right, put that on her.
Was
Just
that you?
Just try and keep her safe. And, right. Adelbard, you're the third dude now
Tried
who's
and
going to
tested
try and put this
tactics are the best
motherfucker in the
ones.
dirt. Please. Please, please, please.
It will be done.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
At your beck and call.
And then let's kick in the endurance to try and keep him alive, since he's now standing in the middle of the open with no cover, which might be a problem. You're going to throw... Yep. Oh, no, you're going to set me on fire again. Goddamn dots! Oh, okie dokie, what else we got? I'm tempted to just wade into melee with this guy now. In fact, I think I'm going to start kind of thinking about that. That leaves me with one... That's enough. That's enough too.
Advancing.
Let's get you up there. Can I put any of them down? No. No, but I got a good chance of hitting you.
Knows all, comprehends all.
Good hit. I'm probably not using the study enemy things well enough. Actually, I should just heal myself now. Because I keep thinking I might go over there and res my dude, but I think that train is probably left. What? How the Excuse me?
From the ashes,
All right.
I
The
will rise.
the flamethrowers in this game have interesting ranges, apparently. Very well. Can I use this now? I can. Alright, so that covers... Actually, I can't hit this guy, weirdly enough. I can hit that guy. It's a bit difficult to see what I am and am not hitting, honestly. Like, it looks like I'm hitting all of them, but I'm not sure. Now, let's give this a go.
Targets, not guidance.
Yeah, that did hit all of them. Okay. Lovely. Lovely, lovely flamethrower. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I mean, that in select direction, spin all the times different. Okay, can I maybe dash into cover or away or something? One action point, removes the cooldown from dash ability. One level of fatigue until the end of combat.
I will not.
Right, never mind.
Each strike is a prayer.
Bastards!
Alright, get back in the fight to cure her of the burn effect. Oh god, I'm so low on health though. But there's not a whole lot of enemies left, so if I can keep her up... Should I risk her to keep her up? I don't know if that's a smart move. He's on fire too. But that's not really as big of a problem.
Emperor, give me strength.
Alright. How can I still not see her? Okay.
I am a navigator,
That
not a
stops her from
servitor.
dying from the dot, at least. And apparently heals a little bit too. Okay, then I can use bring
Isn't
it
this
down.
a job for the serfs?
I'm really liking the bring it down ability, actually. You know, this God, I can't actually see anything, can I? Nope, there's nobody in my line of sight, so that was actually a complete and utter fucking waste. A tragedy. An absolute tragedy. Yep, that was stupid. I should have checked if she could see anything first. I can't see anything with you. Just
Battlefields
dodge
are
back into cover
always
there.
drowned in scarlet.
Alright, what about you? You can probably see him. You can't kill him, though. I'm not going to do that. That's going to jump over to my guys. That would be retarded. What about the other one? That one. Does that do anything else? I don't really see the point in this. Like, it maybe if you just dump a ton of... Well, it's a guaranteed hit, I guess. So it's kind of a picking them off ability. Alright, I'm gonna try
None will
using that.
stand against me.
And because that's gonna like increase my armor piercing. Ah yes, that does boost my damage by quite a lot.
But of
What
course.
if I just try to double buff myself like mad? Still not quite enough. Position strike. Zero melee attack instantly. This attack gains add up in bonus. That
On it.
might be enough. Well, if I hit, that is. If my 85% chance to hit hits, that is. Then it might have been enough. But if it doesn't, then guess what? No, it isn't enough.
A tactically sound approach.
I feel like RNGesus has had it in for me this
It will
round
be
in
done.
particular. Bonk. At least Adelbard is still reliable. He's the only one so far.
I need your Aegis, oh Emperor.
This dot shit is so annoying because the dot is not just a little dot either. It's a third of my health dot. Like, yes, you just fucking die now. Like, I guess I do. Alright, I can... Can I not AoE that guy? It looks like I can AoE that guy. I can. I just fucking AoE him. Guaranteed damage. Just splump. There you go.
Request denied.
Can I not move now? Oh, I guess that... Damn it. Should have moved first. Okay, well, just
Integrity
heal
factor
yourself.
increased.
Just make sure we get through this encounter. That's all we need. We just need to live. That's all. Just need to live. Last shot. So
Another
far, the
colour
enemies
has
have been luckier
faded.
than me, which is kind of sad.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Thank you. Good shot. All right. Just put them down. Just put them down. Just put them out of their goddamn misery. And out of my misery, too, by the way. Okay, that's... I'm presuming the orange line means that I've got a shot, but it's not a good one.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Let's see... That's
Will
enough.
do.
Just pop his head. Fantastic. One guy left. Right, this was looking dodgy for a while, but I think I got it.
Indeed.
In fact,
An
I'm pretty sure.
exemplary
There you go.
strike. Pain and duty go hand in
Right,
hand.
that was a pretty nasty combat encounter. Almost purely because of the dot. Ay, ay, ay. See, I was thinking like, okay, the dot's gonna do like 2-3 damage, so I don't really need to worry that much about it. No.
It's about time.
A third of your entire hit point pool. Righty-o. Righty-o. Righty-o indeed. I'm kind of tempted by the shotgun. That thunder hammer is probably kick-ass, so we'll put that in the inventory. And maybe the flaming pistol too? And we'll pack the rest as cargo. He's waiting for you. You know the place, so be there on time. The turn can be seen from the entrance of the Adeptus. Make sure some Gorkas doesn't see where you're going. That sounds like a hidden spot.
Victory awaits.
I gotta say, alright. I feel like Owlcat has actually done a much better job this time in balancing the encounters. Now, yes, 2 combats out of dialogue. Sinful behavior. But so far, the combat encounters have been close. They've given me a little bit of sweats, but I've been able to actually pull through
The
them.
Emperor sets
Data meditation is terminated.
I wonder, are these kits, these kits here, are they permanent, or do they have charges, I wonder? Because it would make sense for them to have charges, but at the same time, you're a rogue trader,
Do you require
and you kind of don't deal in
Join me
charges
in
like
prayer.
everybody else.
This is unacceptable.
No, they do have charges, because she's got 0 now, so you do have to go and re-buy these eventually. I still don't know what these 2 bars mean, by the way. I have no idea. Like, I'm presuming this one is like some demon thingy, so maybe
Should I
warp related,
divine our next
I
step?
guess. And momentum is gained from farting about, I think. That's about all I've discovered from that.
None shall
But it's been
in my
3
way.
tough, but entirely doable combat encounters, and that has all been on core as well. Oh yeah, that's definitely fucking Siege. Oddly repulsive, even sinister. Yep. A giant eye in the middle, like a yellow flame at the top, like a beak. Yep, that's Zinch. Zinch, that's my boy with a change of ways, no doubt
New
about it.
challenge for me?
These fuckers are Chaos Cultists. There's no doubt, and they're gonna have to need to be purged. Every last one of them need to have
I
their
won't
ball sacks
tolerate
burned
weakness.
off. Gradually, slowly, and painfully.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
This fake door looks incredibly suspicious. You don't say. Can I, bust it open? Oh, there's even a fucking chaos symbol right over it.
Would you look at that?
Yep. There's some sneakiness going on here, alright.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
There's some deep, dark sneakiness. Some deep, dark,
Something of
shitty
interest.
sneakiness. Some chaos sneakiness.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Ah.
My prescience has failed me.
Right, well, I didn't see the bomb attached to the door. So you heal
It's
entirely
about time.
from combat damage, but environmental damage you suffer in between battles sticks with you. Alright, well, that makes a certain amount of sense.
Victory awaits.
Reports edition. Good. We should always report. Oh, wait, no. Ah, yes, the flames point in the direction of more chaos shit. That's how that works. That points there, which goes there. That points up there, which goes to the bunch of firefly motherfuckers.
Look no further.
Follow
Makes
my
a
lead.
certain amount of sense. That looks hot. I don't know if you should be standing on top of that. Pried out with purpose and diligence. Alright, so
None shall
some
stand in my
conclusions
way.
as I wrap up for today. Nichnev says, I really hope that they allow you to go full chaos. That would be awesome. Yeah, definitely. That would be great. I indeed. Yes, I was. But you know, so far, the dialogue has been excellent. Absolutely excellent. In fact, I'd say the dialogue here is better than in the Pathfinder games. Both of them. Quite a lot, too. Especially this chick. I love her dialogue. It is absolutely excellent.
I'll guide your vessel.
The story
and
so
lead
far
you
has been
on
pretty
your
damn
way.
cool. There's a lot of intrigue. There's a lot of layers of intrigue going on here. There's a lot of how do I put it? Depth to the world. Like, you've got the rogue traders clearly dealing with each other. You've got the lugubrious leader of this world with his own agenda, but he's still just trying to survive in a way. Then you've got a chaos cult going on here. Then you've also got a criminal society that may or may not be a part of that cult. And then you've also got the various side quests too, like with the pirate lord. That's pretty damn nice. And the combat is way better. Like, this is much cooler combat than Pathfinder, honestly. I like this so much more. It's more balanced. It isn't nearly as ball-crushingly ridiculous, which I like. Granted, we've only been in 3 encounters so far, so who knows. And it focuses more on hordes of weaker enemies, so that you can feel like a badass by cutting your way through them. When you get access to more and cool different weapons as well, I imagine that sensation will only get better as you get more abilities and more psychic abilities and more magic.
What advice
like
do
the
you-
chain
My
lightning is
whispers crave
fucking
entertainment.
amazing.
You
And the
are
ability
in
for
the
this chick too
presence
to
of
kind of
House
direct
Orcelia.
your party, to take extra turns and play kind of an interesting supporting role as well is very interesting. So far, I'm very impressed by this. Very,
fear to
very
look at me
impressed.
because of my
My
appearance.
only disappointment is
I
that
fear to look at them because of
I
their
know
rotten
that Kyle
coloured
was planning to
souls.
play this as his first Owlcat game, and if the combat isn't as ball-breakingly hard as in Wrath of the Righteous or Kingmaker, he might get the wrong impression, which would render me somewhat sad, frankly. I would like for him to suffer as I have suffered. Cloudreed says, "Hi Arch, long-time subscriber, first-time super chat. Really like the look of the game. It gives me strong Kingmaker vibes, and I enjoy that the game decently. And I feel the 40k aesthetic suits it. Wish you can actually get a piece of Bolter chick though. God, you cannot. You can. You must be able to. If you're not able to, I will pay someone to mod in the
Coloured,
ability to get a
uncolored.
piece of
Sins
Bolter
hidden
chick.
in the heart
Okay?
turn all to
That's just
decay.
how that's gonna have to be." I was thinking of getting Path of the Righteous as Divina Duckworth. I'm not going to say don't, because it's a really good game. It's a really great RPG. Just, if you don't know anything about Pathfinder, I genuinely suggest you cheat. Like, unironically. I unironically suggest you at the very least get the mods that allows you to respec freely at will without paying money, and the mods that allow you to respec your companions completely, because you're gonna need to do a lot of experimentation on what works and what doesn't work. You might also want to just hit up like an online guide for how to build the characters, because basically, in a Pathfinder game, you are expected to meta the shit out of the game. If you do not meta the shit out of it, you are going to have a very hard time. And even if you do meta the hell out of it, you are going to run into certain, like, mini-boss encounters, for example, who are absolutely ridiculous. Like, certain mini-bosses who have so high armor score that you cannot hit them unless you have a specific build and you have a specific amount of buffs to put on yourself. And you also need to then understand how the buffing system works too, of course. But yeah, Pathfinder requires a certain understanding of the rule system behind it and a willingness to engage with it. If you don't, you're gonna have a hard time. You're gonna have a very hard time. But yes, it's a very good game. Like, again, the characters are excellent. Though, again, right now as I'm playing this, I'm sitting here and I'm
won't
thinking to myself,
tolerate
okay, this might be an
weakness.
alpha. Maybe this is just the best part of the game, you know, a vertical slice of gameplay, as they call it. But right now, I think this is better than both Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous by a decent margin as well. So, yeah,
I tire
very
of
impressed.
idleness.
Very
Let's move.
impressed by Owlcat's latest entry here, and I'm eagerly awaiting the release of the full game. As I'm probably, I'm probably gonna hold. I can't imagine streaming the entirety of this. I
We
will
shall
die
prevail.
from speaking. But yeah, so far so good. Reminded of the first boss of Pathfinder Kingmaker, where unless you pick an int debuff, you were screwed as he was immune against most other things. Yep. Or the enormous water elemental at the beginning of Wrath of the Righteous, which again, the best way to defeat that boss is to go real time, run away from it with an archer, shoot it, run away, shoot it, run away, shoot it, run away, and rely on natural 20s to get you through its ridiculous armor score. Bullshit. Very hard bullshit. But yes, I
It's
will
about time.
wrap it up there. Hopefully you enjoyed this first look, and I'm very glad to see the game is shaping up very nicely so far. And hopefully we'll see you all again tomorrow on the Archcast, which will be a shorter one, because I'm not used to streaming, okay? This is kind of exhausting for me, honestly. My fucking throat genuinely hurts after these last 4 days. But it's been fun, though, so thank you for all your super generous donations and for simply, hanging out with me here a bit. And have, as always, a very good day.